All right. Hey everybody, we're streaming. Oh, I forgot. Like, I actually need to pull up my chat potentially. But here we go. 20con. We Star Citizen 20con. Star Citizen 2940 something. I don't know.
54.
Denny, what is it? 54.
54.
All right. Denny's here to keep you straight. We're about to start the social org presentation. Oh, shoot. It's already started. All right.
I will now channel my inner Jared in this one, and I will be your host for this panel. Woo!
All right, here we go.
A social universe, but before we start, I have a couple warnings. First one, let's take a look at this one. I took this in our last technical preview demonstration, and God, I was so happy to see all these people on the train. It just made me like very, very emotional. And so I want to take a moment to thank
And then that train immediately derailed.
Participated with
Yeah.
server meshing test A, B, C, D, and E so far. You guys have been thousands to come and help us test this technology, and the team and I are really humbled, and we feel energized by your energy. So on our behalf, thank you very much. Now, the above picture is really nice, other than this guy, but it does present a problem. A fundamental part of playing a massively multiplayer online game is how you connect with other players, to join in on adventures, or to receive support when you want to get out of a tricky situation, or you want to participate in endeavors that are bigger than yourself, or simply you want to run a business and make a profit. Well, as our game server shards grow,
I'm so excited to see what they say here.
more players. And for that, we need to scale Star Citizen's social tools to MMO size. Our ambition has always been to build a grand social system, including not only the game, but the world outside, like on Spectrum. Unfortunately, the focus has been elsewhere for a long time. We have neglected this side of the game in favor of others. For example, the Comlink app is by far the oldest application in Mobiglass. It's now time to correct this and make progress on this plan. Our goal, as a reminder, in Star Citizen is to cater to all types of players. Star Citizen in that respect is not a black or white. It's not an either-or kind of game. We are not an achievers versus casuals game. We are not a socializers versus solo players game. We are not a role players versus mechanics focused game, or dare I say, we are not a PvE versus PvP game.
Okay.
We strive to build a social environment in the game that is easy to engage with, consistent and dependable, and trustworthy, where you can judge danger, safety, or shadiness.
You there, Denny?
Deeply rooted
Yep.
in
Okay.
gameplay mechanics, like reputation. And
I was messing with audio, so making sure it's all working.
Take a look at the updated Star Citizen social tools and how they tie into the game. But first, look at this guy. A warning.
Very
We're going to show you his very early work. And we will
Okay.
not be making a revolution or breaking boundaries. We just want to bring our game up to MMO standards.
That's what we want to hear. Yeah.
Bringing our 30th century game into the 21st century.
Prisoner.
And so, in order to do this, we've enlisted some help. First of all, throughout this presentation, all the screenshots are made from you, the community, directly pulled from our community hub. We should really take a moment and thank our Evocati members for their renewed support. They're always there for us. They get
Nice.
the worst and
That is
the
cool.
least of the bills, and they do good power through. This is an actual shot from the last Evocati. Forget the prisoner mentioned here from the work mines. And so, I'm not going to lie. This presentation is going to be a lot of Mobiglass. It's not super flashy. But focus on what the tools will allow you to do.
Okay.
and their impact.
Interesting.
For
Mobiglass.
this, I need some help myself. So I'm going to make a party. And I'm going to get some developers to help. So let me first invite
Let's see if their markers show up.
systems designer
Yeah.
Gabriel.
They have to quit their party and rejoin a few times.
Hello, CitizenCon. Hope you're doing all right. And Ben, you forgot to cover...
Oh, what's up, base? Hey, did I fix it, or is it still down?
Ah, nice. All right, we need some more.
I can still
invite
see it.
Assistant Design Director JJ
Okay.
to the stage.
My spot's quite far away.
Yeah, no, you walk it out. Walk out. Okay, so social universe begins with your friends. That's your closest group. It's the first go-to when you want to play. Our current friend system is dated, and it includes things that are, well, not really friends. So my first question goes off to JJ to kick us off. What are we doing to improve friends and friends management?
So, we're taking our oldest app in the Mobiglass, the Comlink app, and we're upgrading it to a brand new social app. And this is now going to be your one-stop shop for all of your friends and group gameplay.
There's 4 billion
This is the new
UEC
friends
right
list.
there.
So, you'll notice, sadly, one of our oldest friends that we all have is missing, though, and that's ATC. Sadly, our friendship has ended with ATC.
What?
Aw,
I'll have no friends
thank
then.
God.
They've
So
totally
this
gotten
is
rid
a
of
dedicated
ATC.
space for your real friends. So you're now going to be able to see what those real friends are doing with richer presence information. So giving you better awareness of
Block
where your
or
friends
hostile,
are, what they're
interesting.
doing, or if they're not on, when they were last seen. And then you'll also be able to reflect your own status. So you can let friends know if you're away, don't want to be disturbed, or if you just want to hide offline for a while. Another key upgrade is synchronizing with Spectrum as well. So you'll be able to see friends that are in Spectrum itself, Arena Commander, or just chilling on the launcher. And that also means that you can accept and receive invites to and from Spectrum even while you're offline. And throughout this presentation, any functionality that is shared between the game and the web and the launcher, we're aiming to synchronize across all. And speaking of synchronizing, when we have multiple characters, your friends will be shared across all of them too.
Ooh,
Nice.
Oh,
Some-
that's
some
gonna be
people are
great.
Real socialites. I know, I've seen them.
interesting.
They have a lot of friends.
Is it
I'm
still
talking
messed up,
multiple
Dan?
pages and pages of
base?
friends. What are we doing to help management of huge friends list?
Nice humble brag, Ben. Well, in fact, we are giving you the ability to add notes to your friends list so you can remember, hey, this is that cosplayer that I met at CitizenCon 2954. Or maybe it's JJ's super weird username. This is JJ. Also, you can add people to a favorites list, meaning that the people that you interact with most in the game are always going
Ben's
to be
alt
shown at
account.
the top of your friends list for your convenience.
Referred from a friend.
Additionally, we're moving the voice chat into the social
4
app.
billion.
And, well, why? Who are you going to call? That's the question. You're going to call your friends. You're going to call your party. So this is where it should live.
Seem to have got a
Party
UEC
call.
there as well, Ben.
I swear to God, I didn't dupe any cargo. This is just my personal allowance.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, so that's all cool for your close buddies, but the one thing that always happens when you meet people is that some of them aren't nice. Abusers,
There's a
bad
whole
rappers,
org
active
app right
roofers,
there.
You know? Currently, we can't do anything about that in the game. What are we doing to help the
Can't wait for them to
situation?
click on that.
So in addition to the friends list, we're also now going to have a block list. And we like to think of block people as reverse friends. They're just people that you really don't want to talk to anymore.
On camping outside Zephyr.
So what we're trying to do is we're doing something called
Killed me at Medical
blackholing
Beacon.
them from communications. So you can't see them talk, and they can't see you talk anymore. And not only for communications, whenever you see some of these other systems we're about to talk about, where you can group up,
Okay,
make
good.
it harder for you to see each other as well.
That's gonna be great.
Now, we also have a much requested hostiles list for people who have made a real enemy of you as well.
The KOS
That's cool.
list
I didn't
is
know you could
finally
do that.
making its way in.
Oh, yeah. You'll also be able to add notes here as well, just so you can remember that person I blocked 2 years ago, you remember why, because you're going to forget. And then for those situations where someone really wants to go the extra mile to be a super mega ass, you can report them to us, and we'll deal with them for you.
All right, so now I have my friends list up to date. I can find my friends easily based on rich presence in real time, and I'm ready to go on an adventure. But for that, I need a party. The party is at the core of the social experience. When you're heading into a mission, meeting with other players, or whether they're a friend or not, our party system is very bare bones at the moment. It does have some cool features, but what are we planning to improve parties?
Yeah, so as you said, it does have some cool features like party launching, the party markers, quantum syncing. It's all good stuff, but let's take a closer look at the new features of the party list. So, with server meshing, we are right now at a unique opportunity for us. So we already support large parties, but we want to do this well. We have been seeing what you do in the tech previews, and people have been partying up in hundreds.
100+ people in one ship? Come on.
And that's all right. We just want to make sure that we're adding better support for this, like search functionality, making it easy to find people in your party. Also, just like we did with the friends list, we're adding rich presence here as well. But for the party, you're going to want more real-time gameplay-related info, like if someone's downed or dead or maybe offline for some reason. A big thing, though, is the ship and seat breakdown. So you will see. Yeah, maybe that's worth applause. So you will see all the vehicles that your party members are in, as well as the seat that they are in. This will give you great situational awareness and allows you to coordinate better than ever before. It's essentially a mini fleet manager.
Okay. Oh.
Blaster. So I'm wondering.
So there's going to be more improvements as well. So you're going to be able to
now.
control permission for invites. So only your leaders and assistant leaders can actually invite people. So it's no longer an absolute free-for-all. And we're adding an absolute MMO staple as well, which is the ready check. So as we add more and more challenging group gameplay, you're going to be able to coordinate a lot better. And while we're talking about group play, and maybe it's unwanted group play in this case, we're improving the quality of life for our streamers as well. So we'll no longer have a shared player list. We're going to be obscuring things like your on-screen name and location and so on, just so you're a bit harder to find while you are streaming. And that's the full friends and party tab.
Pretty cool.
It's a party for the eyes.
It's a party for the eyes. All right, so the new Friends and Party place is really the one-stop shop to manage all your real-time interactions with other players or access your comms channel. That's cool, but as we navigate the verse, it's always very difficult to find people. We have a single channel. People are blasting looking for groups. It's a bit awkward. You never know what you're going to find. With bigger shards, I know I'm the bigger shards guy now, but we're going to have a lot more players in there. There must be a better way.
Whoa. Ben, we have given
Ryan,
this some
if
thought.
you're talking,
so,
I can't
the
hear you
second
into
tab
Discord.
in the social app.
Yeah, good call. I've been on mute.
Introducing the Party Finder.
I'm not gonna lie, I barely got to. I barely paid attention to that last one.
It's a dynamic system
lets you know
that's
what
going to make
contract you're
it
on.
easy for you to find interesting and engaging gameplay. It's basically player-powered matchmaking. So, if you are looking for more players, just go in here, advertise your party, give it an informative name like Ben has done here.
Space Combat Fun Times.
And you could even set things like a specific contract that you want to play, or roles that you're looking to fill. Maybe you need gunners, engineers, pilots,
Whoa.
Meat shields.
Dude,
maybe
that is
you
cool.
can also limit the number of members. You might want to do some, again, specific content. So you want to do with a set number of members in the party, or you might want a tight-knit group. That's something that I would like very much.
Gameplay,
maybe you
role
just don't want to
needed,
split the contract
contracts.
rewards, right? So
would be
once you
great
have that
for
information, then
It can
it's
be
time to
abused,
list
but
your
who
party.
cares? This is perfect. This is what we
And
need.
then people are going to be applying to join your group,
Wow,
which
that's
is
so
kind of like a
cool.
reverse invite. You're applying to the party, you're joining yourself, you're getting involved.
You're the reverse guy today.
So now
stuck in
you
one
could
gear.
just make your party.
So you can then request, the people
Make
that
it
are
public.
requesting, you can then look at their information and you
ships.
decide on whether or not you want to accept or reject them, just so you can tailor your group to the kind of gameplay that you're trying to do.
But can people then go
Then
into your
on the other
personal
side,
hangar and
finding a
steal your
party should be
stuff
easy too.
as
So
soon
all
as you
those
join
typical
this?
things that Gabriel just mentioned, so like setting your group name, roles needed, party size, and so on, you're going to be able to use those as filters to find the right group. And this is all purely because we want you to find the kind of group gameplay that you want to engage in. And it's for all types of players. FPS combat, racing, beacons, roleplay, eating burgers at Whammers, finding cool vistas. It should always be easy to find action, things to do, and people to play with.
That is cool.
So I
That's
can
really
create a
cool.
party from a couple friends. I can party launch into the game on the same shard. Then I can share my party with the party finder. And other people will want to join up. Now we're talking. But I'm curious, as we're going to get bigger shards, let's say that already, how will we improve communication? It's very much of a mess right now. Our chat's very bare bones. And voice comms, we never really know if they work.
Yep.
Well, let's chat about chats. So, we're adding options for you to customize the chat window,
Opacity
giving
too.
you the power
Can we
to
please
make the
get to the
chat
HUD?
your own. We're also adding chat tabs.
We're bringing back tabs.
We're bringing them back from other games. And this means that you can set up customizable views, filtered for any area of the game that you are interested in.
It's funny. This just all
And
reminds
Ben,
me of WoW.
You had a UI team make a little
Perfect.
mock-up of some of the other functionality we're adding, right?
I sure did. I also got them to add the combat login.
Oh, what's
That's
that?
sweet. How kind of you.
Combat log.
So, first off, as we can see here, we're making slash commands actually useful. So no longer just chicken dancing and flexing. It's
Oh,
going to
that's
be
awesome.
able to help you
I
send
do that
messages
all the time,
to
and I'm like, oh,
party,
yeah, that doesn't work in
to
this.
proximity chats with, say,
What is it?
slash yell commands.
See, like, type
as
slash
well
P
as
for
sending
party.
DMs to other players.
So,
What
like,
the
if
hell,
I
Ben?
wanted to just chat with you,
Hey,
I
you
don't
wanted
have
a
to,
real
like,
example.
click on you or anything. I could just
Sure.
like
So,
DM or
another
yeah, like
thing
you
we're
said right
adding
here.
is that we're giving you the power to share information more
Links.
easily via
Whoa.
links. So
Whoa.
first off, here
If
we have
clicking
contract
on
links, taking you
missions
to
and
the
stuff.
contract manager for that specific contract.
Cheesecake!
Yes, cheesecake.
Yeah, cheesecake is maybe better than Centofret. Also, we are adding star map links. Let's have a look at what that looks like. This means that you can
Star
click
map
the link
links.
and it will take you to the exact location in the star map, making it easy for
Oh,
you
but that's.
to group
I
up.
wonder if we can do it for like.
Another thing we're adding is item
points or
links.
something like that.
Yeah.
And, well, you'll see why you want to link items in our Crafting Your Home presentation tomorrow.
Okay.
Lastly, we're adding player links to make it easy for you to connect your friends with one another, right? So while we're talking about comms, Sean just messaged us about VoIP. Do you want to invite him to the party?
I sure can, Gabe. We do need an expert to discuss VoIP and FOIP anyway. So you guys give us some air, remember hot mics, and let's invite Sean, Master of Faces Tracy, to join the party.
Oh, Sean Tracy. I thought he was gone. I literally thought he left the company.
Well, you're wrong about that. He's right there.
Hey, Ben.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you all here.
He's my favorite.
So, I've come up to talk a little bit about FOIP and VoIP. So, it's a bit of the communication channels beyond just text chat, right? All right, so FOIP and VoIP are our systems in-game. VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol, and FOIP, which I termed way back in 2019, Face over Internet Protocol. So VoIP gives us spatialized audio where you can hear and be heard within the universe. Whether you've got a helmet on, you've got a different filter. If you're far away, you can hear that they're far away. But we added Face to that way back in 2019. So it's cool because you can place video calls, you can speak and see each other speak in the game, and you can take fun selfies like this. So again, I mentioned it's
like how
back
one of the eyes
in
is slightly
2019,
closed,
so it's been
like
in
they
for a little
always
while,
are.
but it hasn't really been updated so much since then. So the cool part about it, and
Can never get
I
one of
really
my
got to
eyes to
mention, it's
stay
not a
open.
replacement for motion capture equipment. It's not a depth camera. It uses pretty much anybody's 2D-based web camera to track your face. So it can
Mine
do
looks like that,
great
but that's
things,
'cause it's actually
but it's
that
got
way.
its limitations as well.
It's like,
What's kind
no,
of cool
don't give
about
me-
it is
don't
that
give me
VoIP
that
and
truth
VoIP are actually
bomb. Come
coupled.
on.
They're
Come on,
encoded
VoIP.
and decoded together on the network super efficiently so that it's always in sync, and anybody that's worked on facial animation with audio data knows that sync is super important. So it's been used in expected ways and unexpected ways by the community. Let's have a look.
This is Wallace Klim.
Klim? What is it?
Seems someone's on our case. One of our Ninetales facilities was sacked last night. Total loss. The bunker was destroyed.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
This isn't what they said it would be. The subject has crossed the perimeter.
Most people don't associate ladies like us with salvage, do they, Shell? That's right, Mel. In fact, we're the best in the old system at salvage, aren't we, Mel? That's right, Shell. And you look like you get about a bit.
I'll do it. You need a break.
What? No, you're up there in what? Your underwear just drinking hooch or something and just singing away?
Wait, we have hooch?
Hi, I'm Natronics, and you're watching Redline, your source for adventurous stories throughout the verse.
This stuff is so cool. They gotta fix that mouth.
The name's Brad.
There you go.
Agent Davina Brad.
Excuse me, Captain? I'm Aaron Baxter.
We topped off yet, Aaron Baxter?
Just about, sir.
Good. I don't want to spend another second on it.
Something we have in common, sir.
Hey. Yeah.
It was that day when I met Mr. President that my life changed for the better.
Eat that apple.
Apples. You were never supposed to know any of this, Detective. You were supposed to die at Safe Haven.
Rachel.
Rachel's dead.
Hey man, I'm back again. You have any hats? Oh dude, I read the cap.
Oh, who is that guy? I've not seen this guy.
What are you looking at, sir? Go away.
Yes I am. Yeah,
so that was all content made by the community, and I love it. I think it's awesome, bugs and all. But there's probably some improvements that we can make for that. So one of the big ones that we've made is head rotation tracking. It's actually something we were already doing to do head tracking in first person, but we never could move the head around on the actual character itself, which we've been able to do. Some cool stuff like range of Jared?
Yeah, Sean?
Can we just, let's just do a fake video call. Can we do a fake video call?
Oh, you know we can do a fake video call, Sean.
All right, cool. So let's call one of my guys, Oliver Cook. He's been working on some new tracking
scanned-in
updates.
character that he shaved for.
Hey, Sean, and a big hello to everybody at Sitcom. How's it going?
Hey, Ollie.
Whoa.
It's great to see you. Everyone's having a great time. I see you're using FOIP. Where are you?
Drive. That's correct. I'm sat here in the comfort of my own home, talking to you via the power of FOIP and my webcam. We've been working on FOIP recently, and we're starting to see some improvements to the quality of the tracking in-game.
That sounds awesome. Can you tell everyone what you've done to improve it?
Well, we started off by looking at what we originally had, and we realized that some mouth poses were really difficult to pull. So we focused on improving the range of motion of the mouth, which now looks like this.
Wow, yeah. I don't know why I'm so excited about that, but...
Hopefully, you can see there's more of a one-to-one relationship with what's going on in my webcam. And this has helped some of those problematic poses we were seeing before, one of which being a closed-lipped smile, which was quite difficult to achieve previously.
I will say, though, he's trying real hard to keep his
We've also
face...
started to add in secondary motions that happen naturally when pulling combination face shapes, like squinting in the eyes with smiling or frowning. And when we combine these secondary motions with the wrinkle maps, it really goes to show just how much work has gone into these heads. Let's see how many wrinkle maps we
so that it can track it.
And finally, one other thing we noticed was the tracking quality could be quite noisy in environments where the lighting is less than ideal. So to combat this, we've introduced tracking stabilization, which helps to reduce the amount of noise we get from the webcam. We're seeing positive results in low light conditions, but we're also seeing a small quality boost in optimal lighting conditions.
Thanks,
The result is a more expressive and stable face, which is great for using in-game or making videos in the verse. And we still have a little ways to go with VoIP, but the future is bright for this feature. And we can't wait to see what wonderful
He's really got
things
that mouth
you use it
moving
for
bright.
in the verse.
So I see you in the
good
character
job.
creator. Let's change how you look.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's change up my appearance.
Make him an
here a
alien.
bit, see what
Make
we
him
can
an
make.
alien. No, I'm just kidding.
The super cool thing about the character customizer is that it continues to track my face even when editing. And this is great if you want to see what VoIP will look
I
like
tried
on your
that the other day.
character
It was
before you
neat.
commit to your appearance. Let's start off by changing my hairstyle, shall we?
Guarantee
we have a bunch
the
of cool hairstyles to pick from. And I used to have pretty long hair
performance
back
won't be
in the
like
day.
this in the
So let's try and
live.
find something longer than I currently have. Okay, that's wild. Not quite what I'm looking for, but what else do we have? Dreadlocks. Super cool. Not what I'm
Super
after,
cool.
though. Let's see here. There we go. Much better. The fun thing here
That
is
looks
with the head
literally
tracking,
like my
it's much
character right
easier to
now.
rotate around and quickly
Yeah.
see what I'm going to look like. Let's stick with that for now. That looks good to me. We can do the same for anything else in the customizer, but I'm going to go ahead and remove my beard here, because I want to show you that VoIP still works when changing the structure and characteristics of my actual face.
Dude, he looks like Prince Charming.
We have a lot of heads in our customizer, and I'm just going to cycle through a few of them here to show you that whatever we choose, we're still tracking, and we're good to go. We can even start to manipulate individual aspects of the face, with no detriment to the mapping onto the head. VoIP won't break when you combine these heads together. So if you just want to tweak a small aspect
They
of
should
your
make a
character,
gun in Star
or take
Citizen
on
that you
the
can
likeness
shoot at
of one of the
somebody and
heads
it, like,
included, you can do
changes
so
the face
and
shape.
test out exactly how the tracking is going to look based on your face movements in the webcam. You can now see I'm someone totally different,
Yeah.
and we're having no troubles tracking. And if I don't like what I've picked, I can always just randomize here, which I think is a great way of not only showing the countless combinations of heads that we can make, but also that VoIP will continue to work.
Whoa, dude, those cheeks.
Anything that
There
we
you
throw.
go. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm looking pretty good here, Sean. What do you think?
Yeah, good. I think it's pretty unique to Star Citizen. Thanks a lot for showing it.
Anytime.
His mouth.
And I hope everybody has an awesome signal. See you later.
Dude, that building is so awesome.
It's pretty cool.
All right, that's great, Sean. But the reliability of our voice transmission has been a bit spotty, with many players reporting quality loss or even full audio loss. What are we doing to improve the overall infrastructure behind VoIP and VoIP?
Well, first of all, we've heard you. We know. We've tried it. And it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't work. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be updating the voice service and a total overhaul of the voice server. This is actually important, and we need to do this anyways, because we have to update the voice infrastructure for the much larger shards that are coming. So this is going to improve reliability and the voice quality. So one of the biggest things that we're going to be doing for you guys is to make sure that you have feedback in the game for when this is working and when this is not working. When you're transmitting, when you're receiving, you really have to know. So whether that's picture-in-picture, whether that's an icon telling you you're transmitting, these are all going to be things that we're adding as we go forward with these features.
Troubleshooting tools, very nice.
Cool.
The going to be is the scary part.
What? Am I done?
Well, I can live without that.
Should we get Gabe back on?
Yeah, let's get Gabe back in here.
Hey.
Okay, there's room for 4.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on stage now.
It's a bit crowded, right?
Can we kick Sean?
Yeah, we can.
I think we should kick Sean. Bye, Sean.
Certainly do it.
Bye, Sean.
Bye, Sean.
Oh, okay. It was a bit. I got it now. Ha
You're fired.
All right, now we've made some friends, we've joined parties, and we even kicked some people. That's super great. But what if you're new to the game?
Ben, behind you.
Oh! The guide system. So we've introduced the guide system on the web a while ago, and this allowed new players and experienced players to match up, basically for a new player to get training and learning the ropes. Wait, are we bringing it in the game?
Yeah, of course we are.
That's great. New guys are going to get just destroyed.
So, ultimately, we want to encourage you all to help one another.
Become a guide.
It's very important for a game as large and as complex as Star Citizen is.
This
and
is really cool.
While we're improving how
building.
we teach you the game, it's
Touring.
irreplaceable to have another player by your side showing you the ropes. So we want to keep the guide types from the website because there's already a lot of good ones there, and they already cover a very wide variety of gameplay. And as we add more game systems, more guide types are going to get added too. And
They
base
have some,
building
like,
is a great
big
example of that,
plans
which is
for
a little
refueling.
teaser there for tomorrow.
Build 3 bases on 3 different planets.
But now, how do you become a guide? So now there's going to be a list of requirements that you've got to meet. And this list will require you doing content like contracts, beacons, or many other things as well. And ultimately, once you've checked that list, you can then opt in to become a guide.
Okay.
And really, we've
if
done this
this is a
because we
beginner's
wanted becoming a
thing,
guide to
3
really
whole
mean
bases.
something, both to yourself, to other
It's
players.
kind of like a mission
so
chain.
they can rely on your
also.
experience.
Yeah.
Like,
But why become a guide?
well, you better
How
get a
good
lot
was
of
your
money
house?
for it.
No.
And have some really hardcore reputation
You wanna
hits
get
if
paid.
you abuse it.
Some of you love to help, and a lot of you already are. But while I don't have time to get into specifics today, there are going to be rewards available for those of you that do put the effort in.
Because we like to get paid.
You do like to get paid. But ultimately, we want you to want to help.
All right. So I've been doing a lot of guide stuff, and I've reached a guide level in a field that I like doing tons of content on. Or I'm a new player, and I need training in a key area. How does this all tie together? Let me answer my own question. It ties into beacons, trust, and rating
Beacons.
systems. Or as we say internally, beacons, but actually
Well, they're
good.
player to player, right?
Oh, yeah. So beacons have been in the game for a while, but we are juicing them up.
Yeah, so let's look at how we're juicing them up. So first off, tying into the guide stuff, we're adding a new
Alright.
type of beacon. So guide beacons. It means that if you are a guide, you'll be able to respond to them. If you need a guide, you broadcast them. And if you need a guide, you can be certain that whoever responds to them knows their stuff. So this is obviously good for new players needing to learn the game. But even seasoned players like yourselves, you're going to have a great use for this because there's always something new to learn in the verse. So you just post your question, you broadcast it out, the guides get alerted, they can accept it, contact you, and once you have the information you need,
Dude, this
you
is
take the
awesome.
beacon down, get out there, and use your newfound knowledge. So obviously
pretty
there's
cool.
many different types of guide beacons
Like, you can just
here,
ask in
but
chat,
we're
or you can
also
do
adding
this.
more categories to service beacons.
Now, all this beacon stuff sounds fine, but let's be honest. I have a friend, not me, but every time they use a beacon, they get ganked. How are we
here
going
we
to
go.
do? What are we going to do to make sure that whoever is answering my call for help is trustworthy?
Are you sure that's your friend and not you? Yeah, okay. So we've got a few ways of tackling this, and one of them is actually subsidizing the beacons. So guilds contribute rewards to the payouts on service beacons, and we'll get to guilds shortly. But that could be money, reputation, or potentially other rewards as well.
Because we like getting paid.
And ultimately, that keeps the cost down for the people that need help, but rewards the people that are helping. And this actually finally makes it viable to do beacons for whatever profession you like to do. Medics, refuelers, and repairers, just to name a few. But if you misbehave and you fail the beacon,
So you're
there's no
contributing
payout for you.
25%.
So that's one incentive. The other is that we're adding a proficiency rating. Responders can earn that rating
Colors,
by
thank you.
successfully completing service beacons. You go from bronze up to gold, which indicates your level of experience and success, and only the top few will be able to earn platinum status, which essentially puts you on a leaderboard and marks you as one of the best playing in your region. So when broadcasting, responders offer to
I am
help,
the
and you'll
best
see their
refueler.
rating. Then you'll get to
That's
pick
kinda
who
cool.
you want to help you out. Then
That
let's
is
say you're
kinda
not very
awesome.
good, or you like to misbehave a lot.
Wow. Sorry.
Failing
This
a
is cool.
beacon will result in losing rating. And then repeat offenders will enter the red zone.
The bald zone.
And then only really desperate people are going to take you on. We're making the system much more robust to the point of automatically determining success or failure. So we're putting a lot of focus on making the system difficult to exploit as well in the many different ways that it can be right now. So criminal types like you, Benoit, will have to get much more creative.
Well, where's the pirate guide?
So yeah, that's all great from the Beacon broadcaster's perspective, right? Pretty cool stuff.
I'll clap for that.
But they're not the only ones getting ganked. The Beacon responders, they're also in a bad position. So what are we doing for the Beacon responders? Well, we want to give you some idea of the risk you're putting yourself into by responding to the Beacon. So we're adding trust rating. So if we look at this person who's looking for some help to repair here, well, you can see their last 5 recent beacons that they've broadcasted. They have 2 neutral ones. Something's gone wrong, but it wasn't necessarily bad or illegal. Then they have a red one. That's bad. They have been up to something. But they have also been successful with 2 beacons. So, well, at least you can assess the situation before going into it. It ensures your safety when doing a good deed. And yeah, I think that's it for beacons. So, well,
we've got one more big thing I guess we need to talk about, right? Which we're really excited for.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. That is exciting. I like this one.
Did someone mess with the slides?
In Sweden, we call this a double barrel.
Well, it's not time for lunch just yet. So, who would like to talk about player organization?
Yeah.
That's all right.
It sounds like we've got a few people in orgs in the house today. But Benoit, you talked about this a while ago, right?
This guy stole my hair.
It's been 84 years.
Yeah.
So I was originally asked to outline the original ideas behind how organizations would work in the very early days of the project. A younger Ben, big ideas, same ideas, now action.
Yeah.
You have no idea how happy I am that we're finally tackling this task and this design in the game to truly give you all the tools you need to make your empire in SC.
Let's do it.
There are more than 70,000 organizations registered on the RSI website. 69,999 of them of decent size, and then test. Ridiculous. Stupid. But all of those have custom identities, logos, charter. The amount of creative and high-quality content you guys have always produced has always amazed us and inspired us.
Did you hear that?
Those orgs range from a small group of friends with just the name to large companies spanning a large amount of players with the intent to share wealth, missions, and campaigns together. Now we want to make those orgs matter in the game. Should you choose to join or create an organization, we want this social aspect to be part of your progression. But don't let me spoil it. Let's get a real designer to cover this stuff. JJ, you are a self-proclaimed big MMO player yourself, so why don't you give us the details?
I didn't realize I went around self-proclaiming so much, but thank you. But as an MMO player, I understand that different terminology is used in a lot of different games, so I just wanted to very quickly go over how we're using it in Star Citizen. So orgs, as many of you know, the players coming together to achieve a goal, whatever you want your goals to be. We give you the framework, and you set it up and drive it forward. And we were going to shout a few of them out, but I was actually told we couldn't play favorites, so we actually made our own. So we've got the Fellowship of JJ
and the Baltzfald Buccaneers.
Those
what?
Guys.
You guys made your own orgs?
Yeah, we kind of left you out. Sorry about that, James.
We also have NPC factions, and they're already in the game. And you can earn or lose reputation with them. Now, contracts and doing nice things will earn you rep, and killing and stealing and all that horrible stuff you love, Ben, that will lose you rep. Ling and Redwind and the ones that you can see on there are just a few examples, and there's going to be a lot more to come going forward. Now, there are also guilds, like the Interstellar Transport Guild. And these are essentially collections of several factions, and we're putting them in a position to be more prevalent.
What? You're saying there's something bigger than factions?
Oh, yeah. So they're going to be something you interact with a lot, and they essentially handle contracts for the factions. But you will earn rep with both still, but as the bigger entity, the guild will be much more important. And you'll find out a lot more about guilds tomorrow at the Stars My Destination presentation at the end of tomorrow.
Again, a tease.
Okay.
But now we can dive into some of our new org systems.
Yes.
All right, let's
start
do it.
with the
Let's see what
basics.
they've got.
I want to find or I want to recruit for an org.
Yeah, so welcome to the new app for everything orgs.
In-game recruitment.
Jeez. With the mask.
So, orgs can be big and complex, and as we said,
it's a mask. I thought it was just
thousands of
slaggy.
members. So when we designed the app, well, we made sure that we took this into account, but it's also something that we can expand
And it
on
felt it was
moving
totally normal.
forward. So, let's have a look at it.
Now, I'd like to point out that the Fellowship of JJ, like every designer-based org, is
motley
really focused
crew.
on things like progression gameplay and mission and crafting and leveling up. But my Bolt's Fault Buccaneers, no, they're the real deal. Now, we don't do any
Quest
of that
pending,
stuff. Now, we're in it
rejected.
for profit, interdiction lines, shipboarding
So you can
action.
join multiple
We get all that
guilds
sweet cargo for free.
or organizations?
For free. That sounds pretty illegal, Ben.
I don't know what
You
you're talking
can
about.
still right now, but one's
Austin, that's
main and then
great.
you have affiliates.
Slam!
But we'll have to see.
Anyway, it sounds like you guys might be interested in joining some big orgs. Well, I prefer something smaller. So I think it's fair to say that we like playing in different ways and will want to join different orgs. The recruitment tab is the place to find them. So we're giving you the tools to promote your org to potential members in order to give a best first impression to them.
I've just noticed that, Ben. You might want to have a word with Rich. It looks
Look
like
at they have logos.
What?
So
he doesn't want you.
No
we
way.
have to be able to upload those.
I'll have a speak with
I guess you can right now on this site,
Anyway,
yeah.
yes. So we're adding filters for when you're basically trying to find a home. And we want to cater to all types of players because we're a massive game, right? And orgs are combining tons of different gameplay in tons of different ways. So you can search by name if there's an infamous org you've encountered out there in the verse or online. You
Yeah,
can
'cause
search
if
by
you know
size.
you wanna
So if you're
do-
after a big and active org like
have an
me,
org dedicated to
or a small and more
PvP.
close-knit org like Gabriel.
You're definitely not going
Then
to
you
want
can also search by the gameplay
If you
focuses you
want-
enjoy. So
You're
maybe
gonna
you
wanna go
love
for
trading
stuff.
in PvP. Or maybe you like events like the Daymar
Right.
Rally. Safe? Yeah. So I guess you'd end up searching for, say, social and racing, maybe?
What if I love committing crime and roleplay, asking for a friend?
What's that got to do with the presentation? Anyway, you can search for whatever you like, and if it's not there, why not just create it yourself?
So
Yeah, you could have a totally
we allowed you to join multiple orgs back in
unlawful
2014.
because they were saying
I can still do that, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah. So we're keeping it supported, and we're actually doing the Star Citizen thing, and we're going one bigger.
One bigger.
So we're giving you an additional one to join when we actually bring it into the game too. And we wanted to keep it because we've all played games where it's far too limited. Like one org per character just isn't enough for a game this size.
Yeah, and here you get an idea of what the full screen will look like. It's going to be your one-stop
these are all
shop for joining or
PDFs.
finding players for your
These
org.
are not screenshots.
So let's have a look at the core functions and features to look forward to in the rest of the app. This is the Summary tab.
They would be
On
showing
here,
it.
you can select one of your orgs that you're in on the left-hand side, and you'll see, well, a summary, a lot of at-a-glance information. So we'll introduce some of these one at a time. So first off, announcements and org information. Simple stuff. You use them how you want to. Also, we're adding an events log. So in here, you'll get a summary of important events within the org and changes to
getting
org statuses
titles.
or settings. In short, these things, well, it's a big verse, and it's easy to miss cool things that happen in your org. And these features will help you stay on top of the day-to-day life of being an org member.
Okay, we're also adding an events
just
calendar.
putting
So
base building teases
by
everywhere.
default,
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, that's nice.
So by default, it's going to be populated with our in-game events, so you never miss a thing. But more importantly, you'll obviously be able to add your own as well. So you'll never miss another meetup to get together for group content. It's tough to get everyone on at the same time, right? So use this for your Convoy Tuesdays, Casual Fridays, holding hands in Horizon Saturdays, whatever you want.
Getting crushed by the Buccaneers on Monday.
Dude, he's 4 billion UC. Yeah.
It is my favorite.
I don't know what he was selling.
Remember that it is our intent that all the features we're looking at here are available on Spectrum as well, allowing you to access this info even if you're not in the game.
He's
This
duping.
applies to parties, comms, friends, and all other functions. So, I can join multiple orgs, like the Buccaneers, the Corvette Club, or the Slam Truckers.
AAE.
But how will others see me in the verse if I have multiple choices? Surely I need to pick a banner.
So that's covered by something new called representing. And it's actually quite similar to the existing affiliation main status system on the website. So if you're in multiple orgs, you choose which one you want to represent, but you can only represent one at a time. Now, there are ongoing benefits for being in orgs, which we'll get to in a minute, but you choosing who you represent asks which one you want to benefit from at any given time. But why? Well, we wanted to support players who like to play with different groups of friends. But
I
we
bet
didn't
your
want
org has
players who are
rep
just
with
in
the different
one
factions.
to be a major disadvantage to those
that's
that
what
are
it
in
looked
a
like.
full six.
Mm-hmm.
Because really, joining multiple orgs should be your choice and not feel like it's a necessity.
And if you're
there's no
drowning
need
it,
for you
then
to switch
can kick you
which
out.
org you're representing to see things like this Moby screen or org chat. But we want to put limitations on how often you can switch to avoid exploiting the systems. And we don't want to punish anyone who's, playing by the rules. And a big part of representing is visualizing it in-world. We want you to be able to fly your banner for your org. So we're adding another MMO staple to the game. Tags.
Tabards.
I know, pattern would be so much better, right?
So the org leader will be able to set a
I'll make
tag
one eventually.
for the org. And this
When the
gets
game's
appended
better.
to the name while you're representing. So you can easily see who is in which org at a glance.
It would be awesome
So we'll
to
have
get
it in chat,
your logos
in world,
banner,
and if you're not
decal on your
interested
ship,
in this
though.
stuff, well, you have the
I'm
option
hoping
to
they
turn
do
it off
that.
as well.
How novel! We'll be able to identify people around us.
That'll be super
JJ,
nice.
I'm curious.
Like
You mentioned
firefights.
guilds before, and I'm guessing
Oh, yeah.
guessing they fit into this somehow.
Without having to do a party.
Yes, so you may have spotted a few references on the UI to alignment earlier, but what is it? So, it's your opportunity to form a relationship between org and in-game guild. Now, just as you in personal rep with the guilds, you can with your org now as well. So your org leaders pick which one you want to align with, and while representing, org members doing specific action, like contracts with them, will increase the org's alignment with the guild. But which guild should you pick? So all of our guilds are going to have a specific theme and associated gameplay. And you can basically pick the one that matches your theme or benefits your org the most. So a combat-focused org,
And you have to
like the
contribute
Fellowship,
so much before
might
you
want
can
to align with themselves with
partake
the
in the
mercenary
benefits
guild.
of the
Or one that
overall
enjoys making cash through
org
trading and hauling.
from the
They'd
guild.
probably want to align with the Interstellar Transport Guild.
Is that what they said, or is that what you're suggesting?
So
That's what
how
I'm
do
thinking.
these benefits work? Well,
It's like this
as
is all
your
very like
alignment
WoW-esque
with a guild,
feel to me, and that's how it was.
as
You
it
had
races,
to contribute
you
in
both
the guild
unlock new
before
benefits
you could
from that guild, as well
have
as
access to
improve
the
your previously
guild's-
unlocked benefits.
Or
so,
I should
for
say
example,
org,
if
'cause
I
in
align
WoW,
my
they call
org
them
with
guilds,
the
but
Academy of
orgs are
Science Guild,
that makes sense.
we might get
and you had to contribute
research
before you
speed
could take
improvements.
part in the rewards
As my
that the
org
guild
performs contracts for this
gets
guild,
from
alignment
the org.
raises, and that speed benefit gets better. And
It's like you
needless
can't
to
just
say,
join and then all of a
other
sudden
guilds
get an
will have
extra
other
6%
types of benefits.
contract payout.
Yeah.
Finally, on guild
Okay, here,
alignment,
let's see what they say
you
here.
are not locked in forever. You can switch at any time. However, that will put your alignment back at 0. So it's a big choice.
So every member gets full benefits.
Well, not necessarily. We're also
you go.
introducing
There you go.
loyalty. So it's similar to the org's alignment with a guild, but this represents your relationship to the org you're in.
This is great.
Anything you do that benefits the org while you are representing it will gain you loyalty with them.
Join
So
Frontier,
for example,
United
you
Frontier. I
could
think
be doing missions for the
seen
org-aligned
them.
guild.
That's awesome.
Or you could be depositing
pledged a
money and
Polaris and a
materials
Javelin.
into org storage.
Org storage?
Org storage.
Now the tease.
Ooh.
There you go, Denny. United Frontier. They've pledged a player, so you can go add yours to it.
Ultimately, we wanted
place
to
my
encourage
Polaris.
long-term membership because we don't think you
That's
should
my
just
Polaris.
be able to join a well-established
Yeah, I
org
don't
and then
know.
just get everything instantly for no effort.
I'm gonna
So
fly
to put
by
it simply,
soloing
having
that
low
thing.
loyalty limits what you gain from the org's alignment benefits, and having high loyalty gives you full access. We also wanted org leadership to be able to view members' current loyalty and use it as a tool to reward appropriately with things like...
I'll probably join as well.
And then loyalty resets to 0 when you leave an org, so there's some incentive for sticking around.
Wait, does that mean I lose my loyalty if I change my representation away?
No, so not representing puts your contributions or ongoing benefits on hold. So when you start representing again, you essentially just pick up where you left off.
Oh,
but what if I leave the org?
It's not very loyal, so it resets.
Right. Well, so, you know, in my org, my Buccaneers, they're mostly scoundrels, and so they tend to join and leave, and, you know, it's not very loyal in general. Larger orgs,
about the reset.
They tend to be a pain to manage, though, with the flow of joiners and leavers. Do we have any tools to have managers like me?
Well, let's have a look at the Members tab. So this is less complex than the previous tabs, but it's equally important. This is where you see the community of your org and your place in it. So in here, you'll be able to manage members, you can leave notes, and see the ranks of members. And as we did with the friends list and the party list, we're adding rich presence in here as well. This is the rank panel. It gives you a clear indication where you sit within the community.
Oh my gosh, yes.
See permissions on here, but that's something that we'll delve more into at a later date. For now,
we need to get
I'll just say that the leader might be able to determine permissions for each rank, and well, it could be things like inviting new members or accessing org storage.
Stop teasing us with org storage!
Yes.
God!
Oh my God.
Finally.
So, all right, so orgs form and friendship and animosities build up. Maybe my Buccaneers and the Fellowship of JJ don't really see eye to eye most of the time. Would be great for this to translate in game, wouldn't it?
It would, wouldn't it?
Alliances and rivalry. Can you join rivalry gangs though? That's what's going to be interesting. It'd be sick to have on our team. Thanks, man. I'll definitely check it out.
It's a good job we got it covered, which is with our new alliances and rivalry system. So you're going to have the ability to create alliances.
Join my Discord and shoot me a message. Maybe we can just jump in every once in a while.
Friends. You might want to have trading partners, or you might want to group up for protection if you're playing somewhere like Pyro. And at the same time, there are probably going to be many reasons why you won't get along. Maybe an org keeps attacking or stealing from you. Alliances forming an agreement between two org leaders, and it has to be mutual. You can't force someone to be.
I don't understand what this pending
Unlike
on
real
enemy
life
is.
I think it just means they've killed you a lot.
Request a sent from the screen if you have permission, and you could respond here as well. And as a bonus, allied orgs are going to have additional lines of communication, like Alliance Chat, or being able to share Alliance events on the calendar, just to name a few.
Dude, I love this. This is so cool.
Rivalry, that isn't a mutual agreement. If someone decides you're their rival, well, tough luck. However, you could reach a mutual agreement to make a truce, putting you back
Maybe
at
you
neutral.
declare you're their enemy.
And there's no real benefit to having rivals, so we want to make them easy to identify. That's why alliances and rivalries tie directly into hostility indicators. So just like now,
yes, that's great. That's
you'll
so
be able
great.
to see neutral contacts in white and party members show up in blue, whereas your org wingman will come in a dark green and your allied orgs in a paler green.
Okay.
Your rivals will show up in red.
Or people in your kill list.
The kill list. People on your kill list that we mentioned before will also show up in red or
what's the orange?
Orange. If you're not, well, they're not legal to attack. That's the go straight to jail card if you kill them here. So we'll be adding accessibility options for this stuff as well to make sure that everybody can benefit from these updates.
Is that an Eve thing?
I don't know. But that makes so much sense. Like, you want to kill him, but it's not legal to kill him.
Yeah. So that's everything for orgs today, but it's just the tip of the social iceberg. And we didn't have time to show you everything, but there's lots more to show in the future. And we're super excited because we finally get to deliver it.
Yeah. Now, what have we learned? We're upgrading Star Citizen social tools to MMO size. With a new social app in the MobiGlass, proper tools to manage parties with rich presence, ready check, and ship information.
I'm thinking Soul Singer
Richer
is an AI
chat
tech.
with the niceties normally present in every game, a new party finder, a system that allows you to find
Greasy
players
Creasy
to play
said it
with.
was a medieval
Revent
fantasy
beacons
game.
and guide
I don't know
system
if that's
powered
true or
by
not.
rating and proficiency.
Is it
On
being
orgs.
developed by CGI?
We're bringing orgs in the game.
Supposedly.
We're obviously with a new orgs app, but also alignment.
got so
So
hungry
you
just
align
now.
your org with a guild and get benefits for your members, representations, which identifies you in the verse and gives you benefits, and loyalty to your orgs,
Will
and
they give us a
alliances
timeline?
and rivalry to identify friend from
No, I
foe.
think they're never going to do that again.
Now, we're going to leave you with a short video to end on because we couldn't show everything we're working on. But what would it look like in the unlikely event where our two powerhouse orgs came together as one?
And my org, right?
Yeah, it's a little teaser for tomorrow's crafting your home presentation and what you can build
baby,
together
show
as an
us
org,
this.
and teasing something else coming in the future. Have a great
Probably
CitizenCon,
Polaris,
guys. See you there. See ya.
That might have been a store. Okay, here we go. It's on the shirt, bro. It's on the shirt. Oh, that's awesome. That's it, dude. We're gonna put them in game, man. Our things are going in game. Oh, whoa, that was weird. That freaked me out. Oh, it's on the armor. It's on the armor. It's on the skins. It's on the skins. Oh, oh, dude, yes, yes. Oh, that was so good.
Yes!
Let's go.
Sometimes it's just the simple things, isn't it?
Yes, finally.
Put that crap on a shirt. All right, so we're at our midway point of day one, guys. We're going to take about a 45-minute to 60-minute break, depending on some technical stuff that we're going to figure out backstage. This is your chance to go get some food, go to the bathroom, stretch your hammies, whatever you entertain yourself for the next 45 minutes. But come right back. We're coming back with the cosplay contest and then 2 presentations. I promise. It's only up from here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in about an hour.
An hour break, huh?
All right, I'm gonna jump on some Star Citizen in the meantime, I guess.
Yeah, I'll get mine updated here. We'll jump back in. Wow.
You haven't gone into the new live patch yet, have you? It was a mess.
I figured it would be. That's why I just stayed away.
I even had 30 frame servers, but the backend was having like a 4 or 5 minute delay. I thought my hanger was still broken because it wouldn't take me to my hanger. And I was so upset. I was like, it's carried over from the last patch.
Oh no. It's so persistent, it persisted your bugs.
It is, yeah. Persisted over all the bugs. Let's see, so at 30 on the hour. Oh, I'm gonna melt my
I want to go see what Salty and oh gosh, who was the other guy? Level are saying.
So I'm gonna melt my Atlas. Cause you can buy it in game now.
Yeah. They got your money. They got it.
I mean, I need another small ship because all I have is a Mustang and a Polaris. That's it.
Are you serious?
That's all I have. I need a Gladius, but I'm not gonna buy the Gladius. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Things are pretty responsive on the server. Let's see what the frames are.
Very good.
I'm on a 20 frame server.
Have you seen the logo that my wife made for my eventual org?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty cool.
Everything's so janky.
Let me see if I can find it. Wow. If you go to your PC and you just search the word logo, you get so many files of so many logos. This is crazy. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. I never have to search a logo again. I had no idea. Halo the Battlefront pack? What's that even from?
I don't know why, but every time I turn on upscaling, it actually makes my frames go down a lot.
That's awkward.
I don't understand.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna end the stream. I'm just gonna go on pause for a minute. I'll come back in a little bit. I'm gonna finish up my download and stuff. I'll be right back.
Okay. Train.
Okay, I'm back. And I'm halfway. No, I'm like 3/4 of the way done with my download. Transitioning. Very cool. So I don't know how to make... I want to show my, like, the display capture. Okay, there we go. Let me get rid of studio mode. I guess I just don't have a display capture scene. I mean, I should. I guess I just have to add, like, 4K source frame like that. And then add the display capture. Which I guess I have to create a new. No. It's just the source. Display capture source. Add existing display capture wide. I think I already have that changed. Yeah. So then put that below that. Sync those up. Let's go this. Let's do it this way. You good? Sure. Right, I think we did it there. Now go ahead and make this a group. Group it up. Sorry guys, I'm doing some live OBSing real quick. Group selected, and this is called display. There we go. We'll make that a little smaller.
I jumped into the PU for a minute.
Bam!
I got
now I can see what's
30K'd
going
in 5
on
minutes.
behind the scenes while we're waiting. I also wish I could get chat to show up, but I don't really know how to do that.
Oh, did you?
This is Star Citizen downloading. I've got more to go. Get rid of that logo. Let's see. I think Denny's out. BRB going to restart my PC. Okay.
I'm back.
Sounds good. Very sleepy boy. Yes. It is very sleepy. It is very sleepy. Have you guys been watching CitizenCon? What do you think so far? I'm here. Okay. Hello. Welcome back. I wonder if I can get my my chat working. I'd like to put it on the screen here. I know this is from like Restream, and I'm just streaming straight to YouTube, so who knows? Oh, wait a second. It's because I didn't put my headphones back on. Hold on. There we go. Now I can hear you.
I've been talking.
I'm pretty sure this. I'm pretty sure the stream could hear you, but I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, yes, I can hear myself on the stream. I don't have my headphones on. I was saying I jumped into the PU and I got 30K'd in 5 minutes.
Fantastic.
Just a full 30K. Oh, and I can't remember whose stream I was watching, but they were over at one of the affiliate booths or whatever. Not the affiliates, but the community booths. And someone was modeling in a sandworm plushie into the game.
Hmm.
And it was jiggly.
Wow. So so I guess at the booths they have like
I guess they have some devs.
People work. They're still working. They're working.
Yeah,
even
it's
at
a 7-day mandatory, 24/7. They don't get any sleep.
I keep muting myself because I'm eating.
I know I should have gone and grabbed something to eat.
Okay.
I think
in 2024, I guess 2954, how many different pets are represented by SIG's internal pet sidekicks chat?
I don't even understand that question.
I think so. They've got 1,200 employees, and they must have a chat. So I'm gonna say,
oh, I see.
One per person, with some having none, and some having multiple. And somebody crazy is gonna say, "Oh, my fish tank, blah blah blah." I'm gonna say like 1,500. Nah, I'm gonna say 1392.
1393.
Okay. Okay.
$1, Bob.
These are not the Price is Right rules.
I'm gonna say there's at least 1,100.
All right. Hopefully they'll give us an answer here.
And like 500 of those are from like what's his name? Always shows up in the can't remember which dev it is, but he's on a lot. And he's always got his home gym in the background. He was the guy. I think so. He was in charge of hangars.
He looks never very happy.
Yeah, he looks like he lives in that basement and hasn't seen the sun in a few years. I can't remember his name right now. I feel bad, but yeah, he's. Oh no! I'm thinking of the wrong guy. I'm thinking of the totally wrong person. It's the ship designer. What's his name? He talks about his dogs all the time.
They didn't answer our question.
Yeah, they just ask it, but they're not going to tell you. You have to come back tomorrow to get the answers.
Yeah, it's funny.
Which vehicle is responsible for the most deaths and destruction in the verse?
It used to be the Arrow.
But
I bet you
this could
it's
be like
something
a trick
like
question. It's like what ship blows up the most often for any reason?
They said the number one ship at Jumptown is the Corsair. So my guess is going to
be the Corsair.
The Corsair. It's
That's
probably
why they had to nerf it.
Or maybe the Gladius.
I see way more Corsairs than I do Gladiuses. I never see Gladiuses.
I love their reason for nerfing it.
It's an Aurora. Because it's just always blowing up.
Responsible for the most death and destruction. I guess I didn't say it had to not be their own death and destruction.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm taking this question. It's like a trick question. What ship bugs out and blows up the most often?
Okay, I'm launching the game.
I still think it's just totally broken. And I don't think it'll be fixed until sometime next week, mid next week. Probably going to give all the devs a few days off after CitizenCon, and then we'll have a broken server system until then.
Yeah. at least the entitlement process went quickly.
I do feel like they just pushed this patch out just because it was CitizenCon in like a day, and they're like, we gotta at least get this patch out just to say we got it out.
Just to avoid the spam from folks who always get upset.
And it's pretty broken. So good luck.
Okay, I have it in windowed mode on my screen here. I'm trying to
Borderless is the new thing.
yeah, but it throws it over my other screen.
Ooh.
Alright, whatever, that's fine. I'll run it on my I'll run it on my ultra wide. It'll get way better frame rate. Oh, I get to see the new tattoos and stuff.
Yeah. Have you not been in the PTU on this patch yet? Ooh, it's brand new.
Yeah, I've not done anything
fun.
on it. It's got a new. They got a new dude here. I'll give it. All right, this is a good base to start tattoos on. Oh, he's already got a tattoo. This is such a strange. Oh, and ears, and oh man, lots of things here going on. Okay, hair, styling, review. Wait, what? I guess styling is probably tattoos, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Advanced.
I would love if I could just upload a scan of my head and then have it like try and match it to their system best they can.
Right? I feel like that's got to be coming. If anyone's going to add that feature, it would be sick. And you know what they would do? They would charge for it, which is actually a really smart thing to do.
Because it would, I mean,
every
most
single person
of the
would do
modern
it.
Phones now have it. They can scan on their modern phones now.
Mm-hmm. Dude, this guy looks awesome. He's totally rad, man. Totally rad.
Is that a cherry blossom tree? Tattoo?
Nah, it's the eagle. I think it was cherry blossom, but now it's
changed to the eagle. Eagle carrying the snake. Isn't that the flag of Mexico? I'm pretty sure it is.
Maybe. I just want an AK-47. Mouth. Nah, no mouth.
What is
this guy's name? Is Rusco.
What is next on the schedule? This isn't the cosplay contest, is it?
I actually think it is.
Yes, it is. Yep. And then Dress to Kill, Beyond Pyro, and then Squadron 42. I could totally skip these next two.
Wait, what's the one? Wait, what's the one after? What's the next one? The next one after the cosplay contest?
It's Dress to Kill. I mean, I
think that one could be awesome, dude. I think that one's going to be about different armor types.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see like different armors related to different environments, such as I really want to see that underwater armor.
Yes.
But still.
All right, what should I look at in this new patch here?
Good question. I don't even know if you could, honestly. like getting to your ship and getting out of the hangar is hard.
Well, we'll see. I mean, right, dude, it runs so nice. This is amazing.
You're a new
I
Babbage.
haven't played on this,
They got the new the Nursa is for sale. The new Hornet's out. The Mirai Pulse is out. You can buy those all in game now. And the Argo.
Hey, why isn't that new mouse interaction thing going on?
They have taken it out.
That is beyond stupid.
I think they were saying like they're working on it getting set up with all the different types of UI. What is this UI that's popping up on your screen?
Oh, well, that's kind of weird. Here, give me just a second. She's so cute. All right. Cool. Here we go. So the cosplay contest is going to be back on here. So if I go game focus and I take this thing and I move it up, just make it smaller. I can do both. Denny, you still here?
Mm-hmm.
This is actually kind of funny. Alright. I'm gonna be playing the game through. Oh no, I can't do that. Man, this is tough. Alright, 3 seconds.
15 minutes.
There you go.
It's not that full amount, at least.
Wait, what the heck? They just put another 15 minutes on it. Okay, well that's gonna.
That's what they did last time, but it only lasted a few minutes. This is the buffer time.
What is that background anyway? How are you guys liking the CitizenCon so far? And I gotta figure out how to get my game to. Here's what I gotta do. Take this down. Put it over here. That goes there.
Yeah, I don't know what ship that is. Maybe a whole C.
Oh yeah, whole C with whole C engines.
Yeah, that looks like a whole C. I could be totally wrong. I don't have it on that. It's the Polaris, and they're going to show that it's ready.
I haven't 30K'd yet, so that's good.
Oh man, please go away, chat. Oh, thank you. Jeez.
I think I have to make this a lot smaller.
Are you able to check, see if you can get into your hangar?
Yeah, I had to make the game smaller for the moment. There we go. Man, I'm playing on like the smallest window ever. Alright, yeah, we'll see if I can get into my hangar or not.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Train arriving. Here we go. Okay.
Careful, doors are now closing.
Put CitizenCon there at the bottom, so we can have the cosplay contest showing while we're seeing if we can get into our hangars here.
You're gonna show the cosplay contest as you have a cosplay contest.
Dude, the frames on like this tiny resolution are so nice. It's crazy.
How many frames are you getting?
I don't even know. What's the tilde key for that again? It's like slash data.
It's display info. But if you hit R and then arrow key up, it should take you to.
It's not working for me.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's not working for me for some reason.
Display. under dash or whatever that is, underscore info, and then the number, I think.
So
I think you can also
forward
just
slash.
key. I think you can just tilde key and then just right from there do arrow up, and it will cycle through the different commands.
Okay, it went straight to display.
And then you gotta input your number on there.
Display 3?
Yeah, 3 of them. 3 is a good one.
Nah, it just gives me display. Display underscore info, maybe? 3? Space 3? Nah, it's not working. I can't figure it out. Slight delay on that elevator. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore doing that whole. Oh wait, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Let me test this again. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Fine. Fine, CIG. Take away the good thing you unintentionally did. I also haven't seen the new HUDs yet. At least, I should say it like this way. I haven't experienced the new HUDs.
For the latest update on ship availability and gate time, please use one of the conveniently located tabs.
Okay, elevator came instantly. CitizenRyan's hangar. Let's go. Hangar. I guess our position for the 0 to hero is totally reset.
Yes. But I do remember, I mean,
I haven't even edited anything together yet, so we'll just do it again. We'll start over.
Well, we can put our position back to where it was with what we had, because we didn't have hardly anything. We had like tractor beam attachment, no multiply tool,
right,
and then we had the Carrack or the
yeah, but depending on what they give us, I'm okay with starting over or maybe just doing something else. We'll see. Like if they drop pyro, I don't think we're gonna be doing the 0 to hero thing in Stanton.
Oh yeah,
we might just go play the game.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the new SCU boxes? The store all have an actual store all on them.
Yes, that is very nice. I wish we could put our own label on it, like they had a little screen or something. Oh heck yeah, bro.
Did you see the new P8?
Oh no, I don't think I own that.
Did you get the CitizenCon package?
You have to buy it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not buying that.
It's got the cool fight suit that can hold 2 guns on the back.
Yeah, that is super cool. Oh.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Behind schedule.
I lost internet there for a second. Okay. We're here again. Alright, nice.
Are you still in game?
Yeah. Tumbrel Nova, Aurora. M50, alright. Freelancer Max. I don't know why I have that or where it came from.
The Freelancer Max?
Yeah.
It's mine. That's my Freelancer Max. I'm missing a Freelancer Max.
Maybe. You can have it. Cutlass black. Man. Argo SRV. Heck yeah. Rescue Pisces, Avenger Stalker. Cool, bro. Are you in game? I mean, this is working for me. I have a Drake Cutter now? What the heck?
Yeah, you bought it, remember?
Oh, okay, that persisted?
Yes.
I'm gonna call Dragonfly.
Please visit us again.
I'd like for the ground vehicles to get called up on that cargo elevator.
Mm-hmm. Is it gonna... Doesn't want to do it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
You didn't call it up, you just delivered it.
I'm realizing that now. Tree.
Your vehicle has been...
Hazer, he lost all of his ships.
No, that's the worst.
Lost quite a few ships, but I would say I lost like 3 of my ships, but most of them persisted. I lost my Gladius, my Freelancer Max, and then like one other thing. But they didn't take my Reclaimer. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, as long as you still got the Reclaimer.
I got it when it was still what, like 15 million, and now it's like 35 million or something. And harder to get money. It would be so. I'd give up on getting that.
Yeah. Dude, that's a sick picture. Did I lose any? No, I didn't lose anything. They let me keep it all. For whatever reason. Thank you, CIG.
I got 1 minute.
Yeah, I've got family here, and everybody's waking up now. So I think my internet's gonna start getting attacked. But yeah, no, I didn't lose any ships or anything. Oh, whoa, I forgot, like, okay, I know I just said it, but I forgot about the new HUD. And I didn't even think about it on the Drake Dragonfly.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I've seen it on the ground vehicles yet.
That's pretty cool.
They're gonna take some getting used to, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Look how thick those pixels are.
As soon as they get this patch working, I gotta go through and just rebind all of my sticks. It's gonna take forever.
Okay, the flight is super slow. Oh, they have this... They did this stupid scroll wheel guns thing. So stupid.
Oh, okay. Stream's on.
This looks so cool, though. Just flying around like that. So how do I up my speed now that it's all...
I think it's left control, mouse wheel.
What is with the left and right mirror screens? What is going on here? Am I like on cruise control or something?
For the 530 thing. Oh, you know why that 530 thing has to be right at 530? Is because Mark Hamill is only going to show up right at the time. And they don't want it to start late and have him wait around. That's my theory. All the actors that are going to be there.
Yeah. You are probably right.
Because, like, what's another reason you have to start at 5:30 for the Squadron 42?
Man, oh, it was my joystick. My joystick was causing my
Your throttle?
My throttle to go real fast. Yeah. Let's see. I'll put the. Where should I put the cosplay stuff? Put it down here. I'll make it fairly big so we can see what's going on.
Mango Stone. I gotta look them up.
Mango Stone? What did you say?
Mango Stone is a model and prop making company in Bristol, England.
Oh. Here we go. Now we're going quick. How do I change my height now? Oh. Sucker off to the side, and then I'll log out.
So this is 25% smaller.
Watch the cosplay stuff. Okay, we are like rotating. No. Cool. I'm gonna close this guy down. Quit the game. Yes. Quit the game. Let's go back to
Alright, let's keep looking. So this thing
let's go back to our stream here.
Is one of our trusted partners here. They've done all kinds of work for us. I asked them what we were gonna do with the Hornet after CitizenCon, and we've got a lot of ideas. Nothing I can reveal today, but let's just say that CitizenCon this year will not be the last you see of this amazing 50 by 50 by, I forgot how tall it is. It's probably more than 3 or 4 feet. I like the lighting effect. Look at this gun. Let's go look at the, who knows what gun this is? I mean, obviously it's Apocalypse Arms, but what model is it? Remnant? This is a Remnant? Oh, yeah. Now, one of the things Mango Stone is known for is making weapon props for major motion pictures. One of the movies that you might have seen their stuff from is The Force Awakens, where they made a lot of the Stormtrooper armor and all their weapons in kit for that movie.
I thought the 401st.
Let's get one last shot, one last wide establishing shot of the Hornet. See how really cool this thing looks.
Buzz Lightyear Hornet.
And then we're going to do something, you know, here's something I can do that other people can't do. I can stand in here. Look, Mom, I'm getting in trouble. And go through here. Maybe go under this thing. I am making Tyler Wicken very nervous right now. I'm going to go under this thing.
It is,
I may not be able to run, but I can still get low.
It is massive.
Hey, where's my camera? Can you still see me? Where'd he go? Oh, he went the long way. Oh, I thought I was going to outsmart you. All right, so we're going to check out the rest of Hall B. Follow me this way. These are the Star Citizens. Hi, Star Citizens.
All right.
Where are you from? From Florida? Where in Florida?
Zephyr Hills, Tampa area.
Tampa?
Yeah.
You got a season pass to Disney?
Florida man.
No. We used to. Yeah,
used
we
to.
got flooded out.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Where are you from?
Just outside of London.
Just outside of London. Thanks for making the drive, man. Hey! Oh my gosh, embarrassing. We wore the same thing. Where are you from?
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. Wow, what brought you here? I'm thinking about doing something really dumb right now.
What? What is that?
No, I want to be able to come to work on Monday. Thanks for being here, Ratty.
No, I don't.
Rats are carriers of communicable diseases. That's all right.
Oh my God.
What? Who said hey, Jared?
Citizen.
You said hey, Jared. Oh, you said hey, Jared. What's going on?
I wanted to give you this.
Want to give me something? Oh.
I'm gonna have to.
So one of the great things about being here at CitizenCon is people hand me all manner of stuff. And then it goes in my pocket, and then it goes in the back, and by the end of the weekend, I have an entire bag full of stuff. And it's not so bad when you live here in the UK. When you have to travel back across the world and you have a bag full of weird metal trinkets, TSA really loves that. But thank you. This is a challenge coin. Challenge coins are a staple of the Star Citizen community. How many orgs here have their own challenge coins? That's not an org one. Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3,
pizza guy.
4, 5. So that's a pretty good rank. This is a what coin?
He gave Jared a piece of pizza.
U.S. Army Aviation. Okay, hold on.
I think that's
I am getting older. I got to say without this. So United States Army Aviation. Nice.
Wait, so
well, thank you, sir.
One? That's a real challenge one.
You got your M1A jacket too. Yeah. I like yours.
Yeah, it's just a normal flight jacket.
Yeah, no, it's the inspiration for the ones we're selling right now. So yeah.
Did you lose audio just now?
Oh, yes, I did. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I'm here laughing. Just kidding. I lost Jared's audio.
Yeah, I think Jared's audio is gone. They cut him off.
That's the best part.
I wonder how we're getting the other audio.
Second mic. Just Jared's fault.
We prefer it this way.
I still can't hear him.
We need VoIP. This is where we need VoIP.
Hello? Are we on?
Hey, there we go.
Hello, hello, hello. Am I back?
Hey.
All right, we're back. Holly, cheer for me.
Hey, it's just like VoIP. It's just doing voice over IP in real life.
All right,
I know, you should have made that joke.
We made it through last year pretty good without any major issues, and then I saw those those bingo cards show up on Reddit, and like the first square was technical issues, and I was like, no, we haven't had technical issues on one of these in a long time. Then this happens. Oh.
There it goes again.
That was on purpose. That one's on purpose.
There's no way, dude.
Those look good.
There's no way. No.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to CitizenCon. Here we are in the Addison Lounge. And thank you, Jared, for handing over. I think we lost you for a second there, Jared, from your voice.
Thanks for handing
thank goodness, is all I have to say. So here we are in the Addison Lounge, where we'll find all sorts of uninteresting people and devs and whatever else. I wonder if there's anyone around here we could possibly annoy. Why, hello, Benoit. How are you doing today?
Oh, fancy seeing you here. Awesome. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank
cringe
you,
is so
Benoit.
real.
You've had 2 amazing presentations already this morning. How are you feeling about the next ones?
Oh, I feel excited.
My son,
as
every
hell
morning,
for
first thing in
everything
the
that's
morning,
left
wakes
at SitCon.
goes
I
out,
think
jumps on
everything
the
is
for like
chef's
an
kiss.
hour.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Are there any highlights from this morning? Any main takeaways from either of the 2 presentations you've given already?
Awesome morning.
Well, now that my stress level,
so cool.
It's so pale.
You're doing a good job, man.
Thank you.
You're doing great too.
Oh, he's still
He's the
limping.
man.
Dude,
He
he
is the
actually
man.
hurt himself. That's crazy.
So highlights. Well, I mean, now that my stress level is down, I think both presentations were just stellar. I'm really happy to how it
It's
went.
not
I'm
down.
especially
We're not done.
very proud of the teams that have shown content today, either being in the Social Universe panel or in the Star Engine Brave New Worlds panel. I think the teams have been working like crazy. They deserve a hand. Let's go, guys. Let's give it up for the teams from the first 2 panels.
I'm clapping with my brain.
They were outstanding and have
As I
really
blink
given
from
it their all. It
sleepiness.
shows. And so for me, I can't really call a highlight. You know, I can't play any favorites. But damn, that Zeus exit was wow. Cool.
Yeah. Big respect to everyone who worked so hard on all the presentations today. So, as we mentioned, today's pretty stacked already. We've got a lot more to come. But how
Is
does
this
this
the person that was
CitizenCon
the
here in
ASOP terminal
Manchester
girl?
compare to years previous?
This one,
I
no.
couldn't believe we could do a bigger
Okay.
CitizenCon last year, and this one's one bigger. And so it's absolutely fantastic. It's also great to have the biggest office right next to the venue. Last year was really like complicated logistic-wise, right? To get everybody on the same page.
I think they
flying
are
people over. Now everybody's on site. It's been fantastic. We brought the crews from these other studios in, but overall having everybody here has been great. Plus, I mean, look at this. We have a almost full-size Hornet in the place. This is absolutely incredible. I couldn't believe we were actually doing it when I actually heard about it.
That is pretty cool.
And seeing it for real is just completely like mind-blowing. Now I just want to sit in it. Jared, can I sit in it? Even I'm not allowed to sit in it.
Damn. So does that mean next year's CitizenCon could feature a whole C in Quebec?
Oh my God, that's the number one question I get all the time is, when are we going to get a CitizenCon in Montreal? I don't know, but I would love a whole C or a Zeus, maybe. Maybe Zeus would be absolutely fantastic, you know?
They'll do a Glaive or
maybe
something.
That's a quick shout out I'd like to
alien.
give is that the Zeus, I mean, tons of people are worked on it at CIG throughout, but this is really the first ship that is completely done from the Montreal team. And so I feel especially privileged to have, put it in the video and then released it in this patch. It's an absolute fantastic ship. So I'm super happy about it.
Jared just chronically needs
I have
to be...
a question. I'd like to ask Benoit.
Yeah.
When are we going to be able to watch CitizenCon and ISC and everything in game?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Is that a feature request, sir?
It is a feature request.
It's a feature request. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to give you dates. We're definitely going to put that feature request to the test and see if
on your
if CR
MFD.
approves it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll put it with all the other feature requests in the bin.
That's right.
No. Beautiful.
That was true.
Well, thank you so much, Benoit. Wonderful to chat. We're going to throw over to Dan. Thanks very much, guys. Catch us after the break.
See you guys around later.
Thank you, Kirsten, and thank you, Benoit Bassaja. Awesome, guys. Welcome back to the Interstitial Hall. The Interstitial, where we are back in the hall here at CitizenCon 2954. Little bit of housekeeping. We just have to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Versa, who helped make CitizenCon possible this year. Thank you, Versa, for all you do to help make Star Citizen and CitizenCon possible.
What, who is that?
We also misnamed Scan Computers, a Scan PC.
Versa,
Sometimes when
I
you're
think
running around with people talking in your ear and things you have to do, you mix up names. So thank you guys for being awesome sponsors and helping make CitizenCon possible. I was told specifically to avoid talking about that because Jared just did that. So we're going to gloss over the Hornet. So come, follow me. We have some awesome stuff here on the show floor at CitizenCon. We are so happy to have you guys back in Manchester, and we hope you guys are having an awesome show.
So are they not showing
now, if
the
you guys
cosplay
haven't been here
contest?
yet, the General Lounge is filled with people who are excited. Everyone say hi.
On purpose.
That was a little lackluster. We'll try again later. Now, guys, there's a ton of stuff, but first I want to throw it over to my good friend Galactica. We have the cosplay competition brought to you by Toby.
Here we go.
So I'm going to throw it over to Galactica. I think we have some pretty cool costumes to show you guys.
Most
So
exciting
Galactica,
panel.
take it away.
Best one ever.
That 5:30 panel is in 2.5 hours.
Greetings, citizens. I hope you all had a wonderful lunch
this
break.
is 45
How many of
minutes.
you guys had some torpedo burritos?
That's not going to be.
Okay. And how many of you had some Big Bennies? All right, clearly we know what the crowd favorite is. Well, welcome to the
Let's give it a shot. I wanna see
2954
what they've got
cosplay
here.
competition by Toby Gaming. For those of you who don't know me, I am Galactica, our senior social media manager, and I run all of our socials for all things Star Citizen and CIG. And joining me on stage, we have our lovely judges, starting with lead character tech artist Armando.
I wonder if they're gonna like actually judge, or if they're gonna be like, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good.
We'll see.
And up next, we have principal tech artist Forrest.
I mean, cosplay is cool and everything, but like, It's not like a fantasy game where your cosplay can get really nuts.
We have our creative director, Kat.
True. Or a con where it's like from anything and everything.
Yeah. Like it's always just some.
Our judges today will be judging contestants based on creativity, stage presence, quality of craftsmanship, and authenticity. This year, we're doing things a little bit different. Previously, we did a first, second, and third place. However, instead of doing that, this year, we're going to be rewarding people based on the following categories, starting with Best in Show, Most Creative, Best Performance, and for our fourth one, you guys get to decide because we're doing Audience Favorite.
What if somebody gets both?
This year, for our prizes, let's talk about that for a minute. Who here has ever heard of a Tobii eye tracker?
I'm down for that. I think that's actually a good way to do it.
And how many of you guys have actually used one before? Okay, awesome. So if you're not familiar with the Tobii eye tracker, it is the only device that is capable of tracking both head and eye movements, allowing you to take your Star Citizen immersion to the next level.
I want to get like the next version. What are they on right now? Like 5?
Effortlessly following your targets, locking on with just a glance, bringing your character's facial animations to life, and more. So, now for the prizes, our Best in Show winner will receive a Tobii Eye Tracker 5, complete with an accessory bundle, which includes a mounting kit, carrying case, and a tripod bracket. All of our other winners will also receive a Tobii Eye Tracker 5, and they don't know this yet, and I'm announcing this on stage, but all of our contestants will also receive an RSI Zeus MK2 ES with LTI and a game package.
Right? Wouldn't that work?
All right.
Do head
Are you guys ready to see our contestants today?
First, it's not face tracking.
Awesome. Contestants, let's get the show rolling.
Like for forward
Our
and backward
first
movement?
contestant
Forward,
is
backward, left,
Shiley.
right, rotation.
I mean, the Tobii does that.
Right.
Shiley is
But it has that latency because it's like trying to calculate what it sees. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Shiley, I'm going to have you stand right here.
Dude, that's pretty tight.
All
Dude,
right,
there's no
and
music,
our second
nothing.
contestant today is Hyndrosa, who is cosplaying as an advocacy agent.
Oh!
All right.
One of the Kovalex shipping hub guys.
Hyndrosa, I'm going to have you come right over here.
Are they not gonna?
You were here last year. You know the drill.
Best performance.
And our third contestant is Faber Finn, cosplaying as a mining worker. Woo!
I'm ready. They just put like the 3 best out there. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet, and it looks
I think
comfortable
I've seen
to wear.
this outfit on ISC
I would.
at one
Okay,
point.
see, I would not want to do something like this. I would come
All right,
cosplayed
and
as
for our
a
fourth
joystick.
contestant, we have Cat Goddess dressed as Molly.
Or just like
if
a ship
you
itself.
saw our commercials from last year's IAE, you might recognize her.
She's just like what, NPC traveler? Oh boy.
Oh, what do we have here? Peacock!
Oh.
Who wants a peacock?
He's gonna buy the audience.
Oh yeah.
Judges are over here. Thought we had a deal.
Bribing the audience, I think. All right, and up next we have Amon Grask, who is a Xi'an diplomat.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow, that's actually pretty sweet.
It's a real life character.
There we go.
That's actually pretty sweet. Illuminati. Okay. They probably looked that up. That's pretty awesome. He has
I
my
love
vote.
it.
Did you know they're gonna post, or if they haven't done it already, they're supposed to post the language. So you can learn
All
it.
right, and our sixth contestant
Full Klingon
is
mode.
Little Drift Boy as Garmin Humble, another IAE fan favorite.
As Garmin Humble. Oh, that dude. That's cool. He's got a hot dog. That's cool too.
Complete with the
Oh,
burrito,
the
I see.
torpedo.
That's Star Citizen's Boba Fett.
Yeah.
All right, and up next we have Dana as Pico the plushie.
All right, that's good. That's pretty audience favorite. That's audience favorite right there. That's great.
All right. Just making sure you can see with that thing, okay? And we have another Pico up next, Carlito.
Oh boy, Pico versus Pico. That's pretty funny too.
Sir, yeah, snowboard Pico.
Oh, he's got a snowboard.
Oh boy. Oh, he made sound effects too. I guess he's
And
Drake.
last but
Pico's
not least,
Drake.
we have Kin Shadow as a
Pico.
duster.
All right, that looks pretty tight. I
Wow.
like that. That's a good chest armor and good shoulders.
All right, now that we have all of our contestants on stage, judges, feel free to come take a closer
The guy on the
look,
left
ask
looks so
questions,
intense.
and let me know when you're ready,
He's ready.
to make your final call.
All right.
I think the
This
Koblex
was-
guy's my favorite. This is the cleanest.
Yeah. Did they have to like apply? I feel like they rejected people.
Maybe. Yeah.
Nice. Good detail.
If you fight the crime first, I'd give you the burrito first.
Gosh,
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
Kat is asking Garmin
No, you cannot.
Humble if he fought crime today.
Amazing.
What's up,
Right.
Cyber Samurai?
That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Oh, good to
Hey.
see you. How you been?
Dude, I'm there for the Xi'an.
Yeah, doing great.
That's
doing
epic.
great. All right, yeah.
He
Still
for
one of my
sure
favorites.
is on a merchantman.
Wow.
Yes.
On your merchantman.
Oh yeah. This is great. The mining outfit.
What's with the laser eyes on the
That's right.
little surfing Pico?
So how'd you do that?
I don't know.
Which one do you like, Cyber?
Couple LEDs? Oh, that is so cool.
Dude, that duster armor is clean
So
though.
you can turn around for us?
Like the
Yeah.
main center chest is really nice.
Got the retro reflective shader on you? Oh, all right. Very
That's
cool.
good.
Can you do the Garmin?
How many followers do you have?
How many followers?
How's
do you
Orson?
have? Oh, she's that tour girl that was in the those video series they
Very
had.
nice.
I just got
Yes.
that.
Look at this.
You know, in the Avengers, Captain America's friend,
Do not speak Xi'an,
Bucky. That guy on the left looks like Bucky.
but
Red Bucky.
very good. But I feel like we can. Yeah. Oh, this is impressive. Oh.
Doesn't he?
All right.
Does the helmet
Wow.
have any
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wear when I'm
See
playing.
that armor though? I'm just gonna
Nice.
be
Oof.
you like the last one, the one on the right or the one on the left.
Will you stop
See,
squeaking
this
for a
looks
second? I'm
good,
trying to
but it's just
concentrate.
pure 3D print. You can see all the print lines. There's no sanding or
All
anything.
right.
Of course.
Very good. Very
Still looks
good.
great, but that one on the right, that
Okay,
one's
look.
clean.
Wow.
If that's 3D print, that's
Where
very
to even
smooth
begin?
3D prints.
I really wagged that thing. Huh.
interesting.
All right, extra points for you.
Come on, cringe,
All right.
baby. Let's go.
Well, oh, here we go. Down the snowy slopes. Microtech. All right. Awesome. Yes.
They needed a squeaker.
Yeah.
3D scan you, put you in the game.
Yeah, I think.
All right, awesome.
I think that Xion.
Fantastic. All right.
You gonna give that out?
That paint job is
How
good
great
too.
we're all day.
Okay.
My ranking is
Real life players, real life characters.
best is that guy on the right.
Have him make some noise.
Oh my
Crowd favorite is Pico.
Real quick, judges, are you good to turn your mics off?
Yes.
All right, if we can turn
Like
the
the
mics
guy in the
off
very
for our
end, like,
judges
I saw
while
him
they
95% of that.
decide who our
They
winners
didn't,
are going
like,
to be.
move the camera around to
Give
the
me a
other
little
contestants.
test.
Like
Yeah, I didn't get a good look at
All right,
Mando
I think the
guy
mics
there.
are off. All right, cool. In the meantime, Hydrosa
Yeah. They
has
didn't
given
really show
me
each one.
a tiger claw to give out to the
I want to see
audience.
that guy right there with the glasses.
And are you giving me one too?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. So I don't want to chuck this thing because it's quite heavy. But if you have not gone to the community booth section yet, there might be a device that you can put this into that will maybe redeem a prize in game.
What? That's cool.
How do we want to give this out? Let's see.
Just chuck it.
That dude is looking like he
All right, I
is.
want you guys to make the
All
loudest
business.
noise.
Yeah, he's a very intense cosplayer.
All right, let me see. I want to see who's the most
He is too
hype.
cool for school.
Yeah, I like the construction, dude. Mason Jason. Completely forgot what's going on. What's up, man? Yeah, I've been up since, what, 4:30 watching this? I'm tired. 39? No way. It's in 4 hours.
T-posing on the
Yes. They win. They should win. Give it to them. Give it to the T-posers. Yeah.
White shirt over there. Come to the front of the stage.
Give it to him.
He knows who he is.
He knows who he is. There's going to be like 5.
There you go.
Thank you. All right.
And then we have a
There's
med
orb
pen.
tools coming. Lots of cool stuff.
I think we have to give this to the ones with the med gowns, clearly. Oh,
Yes.
we got 2.
Yes.
Let's
Oh,
go.
okay. I like that
Med
guy
gowns,
now.
come up here.
I like that guy now. I didn't really like him at first, but I like him now. That was very kind.
He just gave away all of his med pens.
Yeah. He's a med runner. He should have worn a med runner suit. Oh, they have the boxes. No way.
You know what? I do not regret this decision.
No way. That's so
Thank ya.
awesome, dude. Those guys are sweet. That's so cool. Yeah, 4:30.
Running around like the cleric.
All right, judges, how are we looking?
That was awesome.
You need more time?
Are they barefoot?
You guys are good? All right. So, starting with our best in show,
This is so cringe.
Forrest, let us know who is our
That's
best in
got to be
show winner
Duster
today.
Boy. Come on, be Duster Boy.
Well, everyone's a best in show winner, but there can only be one.
Jesus.
The Xion Diplomat.
All right, I'll accept that. That's fantastic.
Congratulations.
Good job.
All right.
That's original.
Armando,
Gotta give it to the original.
can you tell us who is our best performance winner?
Yeah, it
Oh.
was
Hmm.
pretty hard, but
It's the Pico.
we're gonna go with Pico.
That's a great Pika.
Congratulations.
Oh, we've got glow
And
sticks.
Kat, what do you got for us for most creative?
Anyone that stops crime and eats burritos in armor that good a quality is the most creative. So it's Garmin Humble, guys.
Awesome. All right, so
I don't know. I mean, he took a character that existed. I guess.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
pretty
I was
good.
gonna say
All
that doesn't
right
make
next to
sense.
each other. Okay, if we can have you guys step forward. Now we're going to do you as well. Oh, you might need help. That's okay. We got you. We got
I
you.
think the
Garmin
snowboarder's
Humble's here if you need extra
creative.
help too. Okay, so now
construction
we have
guy's
to
super creative.
decide our audience favorite. So let's do this.
Wait,
we're gonna
what?
come over here with our judges, and we're gonna go one by one
This is
to
a bad
see
idea.
how much hype you guys can give our contestants to
Okay,
find
they're
out
choosing the
who is
back
going
row,
to
but
win
why are
our
they
audience favorite. Sound good? Cool. All right, so
Interesting.
let's give it up for Duster.
I'm clapping. I want him to win something. That's one. I think it's
That's a lot
the
of
best one
hype.
out there, really.
The one on the very end.
Yeah.
All right, and next, let's give it up for Pico.
He's gotta be tired from hanging his arms out. Which one, the Pico? Heck yeah.
All right, and then we have Molly.
I'm sure she's very nice.
All right, and now we have our minor.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
That's most creative Tamale.
Yeah.
Put on a shirt, showed
And
up.
our advocacy agent.
That one's pretty sweet. And he's got EVA foam armor. He had to cut that out. He looks like a happy dude.
Yeah, I like that guy. I like his
And
energy.
last, our pyro bounty hunter.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's nicer than I thought.
My bounty
All
hunter,
right,
he's all right.
judges.
He's okay. It's a little
Let me
too
come
much.
back over here. This is a very long stage. Who are we thinking?
Dude, yeah, the Duster guy, he's got everything.
All right, the judges have decided, and our audience favorite is Duster.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. He needed something. That's a very good
Awesome.
one.
And
He's got everything.
as I
Leather.
mentioned before, our prizes today are supplied by Toby, who's actually here with us. Toby?
Toby
Welcome
himself.
Toby on the stage, everybody. Can I borrow two of you guys to carry some of the prizes, and we'll take a picture?
Wait, so they... Oh, wait.
Come up here, too.
Oh, they all get them. Okay, that's good. Wait, no, they don't. Dustin Show gets it.
Here, can you hold that? Can you hold that?
Very
If you can't hold it, I can hold it for you.
Yeah, I was. He's still in
Here, I'm
character.
going to turn it this
Dustin guy
way. Here
definitely
you go.
had it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
he's got the helmet.
All
He's got
right.
leather. The armor was
All right,
the
and
best. The
then we
clothing was the
got
best.
one
The
more.
weathering
Here
was
we
the
go.
best.
All right, let's give it up to our winners.
Yeah, he definitely deserves something. Honestly, he probably deserved best in show.
All right, thank you, Toby, so much for supplying the prizes. As I mentioned before, all of our contestants will be getting an RSI Zeus. And all of our contestants, if you don't mind coming together so we can all get a picture together.
I forgot this was live. I was thinking, like, all right, let's fast forward.
All right, thank you so much for joining us for the 2954 cosplay competition by Toby.
Excuse me, sorry.
Part of me just hopes
You need
like
to move,
that
sorry.
the most self-conscious person wins because I don't want them to feel that.
Ooh, what is this?
Dude, that's a bangle, bro. That's a
that
sick
a bangle?
bangle. Heck yeah. Oh, and
In
I'm
a
at the
world
kingship.
where
That's
the
king
Van
ship.
Duel
Oh,
habitats,
yeah. Yeah,
one
yeah. Holy
ship
crap.
will
Look
make
how
it
big that thing is.
so that the lives lost
Retribution
will be
class.
avenged. That's right. The UEE Retribution is here at CitizenCon
Wow.
2954. I have the
Nerd.
creators of this amazing model. We have Pigeon Spaceport here. You guys have done an amazing job creating an
Very proud of
awesome
it.
thing.
That
is
is
there anything you guys
awesome.
would like to quickly
Yeah, that
say
is
before we get into
incredible.
questions? Yes. Okay, great. Thank you guys so much.
3 files available on
gambody.com. Ran down here, so I forgot to grab my note cards. Let me do this off my phone.
They said, "Do you want to say anything?" They said,
quick
yes.
question: how many total pieces is the UE retribution?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
About when the 3D printing finish for the retribution is around 300 in total. 300 pieces.
300 pieces. That is a lot of pieces for, I mean, it's a big ship, so that definitely makes sense.
So it was fully 3D
how many
printed.
people worked on creating the UEE retribution?
1.
有15个人左右，然后我们所有的团队成员都几乎为他参与过工作。
So it is around 15 people, and almost everyone in the crew have worked on for the retribution model.
Sorry, was that 15 or 50?
15.
Still a lot of people. That's still a lot of people. And as you can see, there's a lot of detail in here, so that makes sense. Can you briefly explain the process between taking the concept of the retribution and then making it into this massive physical model?
There
What was
like
that process
Twitter drama
like?
about that pin that guy's got on.
可以简短的讲述一下是如何从
Yeah, it's
概
like
念
a
做
it's like
到
a
模
pixelated
型
Band of
上
Merchantman.
面这个部分的。
And
是这样，
somebody
我
had
们先
commissioned
从网
the
络上面
Merchantman pin,
搜索
like that
所有的
pixel
关于
art,
惩戒的
and
图
then they
片，然后
turned it
我
into
们
those pins
将
and
这些
started
图
giving them
片
to
素
people.
材用
And
于
the
我们
person
的
who made
建
it was
模
like,。
我们完成建模
can't
以后
believe，
我们会进行
that's
3D
mine.
打
I
印，
you
然
commissioned
后
it
来
from
制
me.
作。
So
Oh, wow. And I don't know
we
what their
searched on
contracts
the
were, but I'm
internet
like,
to find all
dude,
the
if he
images
commissioned
we
it,
could
it's
find
his.
for the retribution.
He
Then
can
we
do what he
bring
wants, and he's not selling
all
it
the
either, he's
images we
giving
could
them away,
find
so
into the
I
3D
don't-
printing.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
然后关于它的
Yeah, if you
颜色
commission it,，
这个颜色化我们是
it
根
doesn't
据
belong to the
我们
artist.
对于新义公
Yeah,
民
it's totally
宗
yours,
旨
unless
的
there's
飞
some,
船
you
配
know,
色
there,
认知，
it
然后
doesn't
来
have
自
to be
行
if
设
they
计
write
的
the。contract where
So
that's
about the
that way, but
coloring that we use the retribution
those
is based
hangers
on
in the
our
side?
understanding of the color Star Citizen used
Yes,
in the game.
look at
So with some of
Okay,
our
how big is
understanding
this compared
and
to,
the
like,
interpretation of
a
the color
Polaris or
that
an
we're using
Idris?
retribution.
Well, if you can look at that, those
Amazing,
hangers
guys.
pads, it
And
looks like a general
one
size
last
hanger
quick
pad.
question before we just kind of stare at this amazing
The
ship.
space station.
What's
This
your
is gonna be-
favorite detail of the
Let's see,
ship?
what's it called?
你最喜欢的惩戒的细节是什么？
是尾部的喷口，因为尾部的喷口在亮起，在汉房间中亮起来的时候，那种照亮整个墙震撼感
Everyone's
是
looking
无
at
可
him
比
just
拟
like,
的。
I want to see that in
So
game.
his favorite part of the retribution is the main thrust lightening of the ship, because when you like light it up, you will light up the whole room, the whole wall, and it's very amazing and beautiful.
Well, thank you guys. Let's take a look at that lighting. We'll get you guys into position for the next bit right now. So let's take a quick look at the retribution. This thing is amazing.
bit, huh?
It is massive. It's probably over, I would say, 10 feet long. This thing is huge. It's been at previous bar Citizens
so
that we've
the
had
Bengal
in
is
Asia.
990
It's awesome to have it
meters.
here at
The
CitizenCon.
Retribution
We're really, really
is
happy that this thing made it
2,700
to
meters.
Manchester. It is
More than
so much
double-
detail in
more
such a
than triple the
small
length.
amount of space,
Wow.
but it's not that small. It's massive. So, yeah, we're really, really happy to have it here. Now we're going to follow
And
me.
Bengal's
We're
much
going to
bigger
go
than an Idris.
to the next thing they brought. I don't know if anyone's really seen this before. I'm going to throw it over to Sam. Sam, why don't you throw us to this awesome bit right over here?
Absolutely, Dan. So we have an amazing model of everyone's favorite, Paul Olisar, right here, near and dear to my heart. Many a year have I spent easily and quickly getting to the ASOPs and buying things and getting rammed off of my pads by unruly and griefers. So I have a couple more questions for you guys about this build, if that's okay. What's this model made out of?
Resin?
奥丽莎它主要的结构是由3D 打印所制作，但是在其中有我们加入了一些金属梁，用于增强稳定。
So mainly the Port Olisar is made by 3D printing, basically the
Paint on
resin,
it is
and we
nuts.
also add the metal structure to
So it's
make it
resin
more
3D
solid.
printed.
Wow, that's really cool. So, do you know roughly how much does it weigh?
You get out of them.
I used to have one, and it was,
700公斤左右
I got rid of it.
So it's roughly around
it was an
700
older- It was the
kilograms.
first.
Wow, that must have been a challenge to get over here to this country. So, when you were building this, what would you say was the most difficult part of putting this build together?
I love
在
all
制作
star
的过
man.
程中，哪个部分是最困难的？
Looking
是
at that,
停
I'm
机
just
坪
like,
区
oh, it's
域
huge. Oh
停
my
机坪区域中的上就是停机坪表面难度在于在我们的比例下。它的厚度将只有
They should
4毫米
still
厚
have，
我们要确保
these,
在如此
honestly.
薄的
Like,
情况
they
下
should be
还不
all-
产生变
I
形。
think
And in the
All-Star
verse.
is still in the game. They just moved it.
So it's a landing pad
It's not in
area.
Stanton.
So on the surface of the landing pad, by the scale we are using to make for the Olisa, we
probably,
have to make
put
it
new
not
pizza guy in the
bending
background again.
with like just a few millimeter to make it still solid.
Oh.
这个停机坪的下部也是非常大挑战，因为下部有非常多的结构交叉在一起，这对于我们建模的工作量来说是个非常大的工
That's
程。
amazing. Good paintwork.
So also the bottom part of the landing pad, because the so many structural intersections, they're so complex. So it was really hard for us to modeling.
No, I can imagine. It is a really interesting kind of station, and I'm sure everybody was just as sad as I was to see it go. Do you hope to see Port Olisar return to the verse someday?
所以你会期待奥丽莎的回归
They would
吗？
not ask that.
真的吗？
If
比
it
如
wasn't
说奥丽
coming
莎
back.
是有可能回归的，那当然啊，肯定的，那太好啊！
So yes, really. So if the Olisa actually will come back, it will be so good and exciting to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I hope so too. I hope so too. Right. Thank you guys for talking about these. That was the amazing Pigeon Spaceport, guys. Do check them out online. Their stuff is absolutely
very
amazing.
good.
I'm going to now pass over to my buddy, Dan, who is hanging out with the merch stand guys
Increasingly,
to show off some
I'm
of the
more
really
like-
cool stuff that we have here at CitizenRyan. Over to you, Dan.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Also,
think
thank you
he's very
guys at Pigeon
uncomfortable
Spaceport.
already.
I know, I just come out of nowhere.
He just
come
keeps
follow
doing
me, guys.
this.
Thank you guys at Pigeon Spaceport. We're so lucky to
He
have
runs
them,
into
and they're
that.
awesome bits here at CitizenCon
Look at his
2954.
tall, that dude in the
Now,
white shirt.
I think it's time for you guys to see a bit of where I get my fashion from. So come follow me, guys. Come follow me this way. We'll make our way through the crowd. Let's get in line for the merch booth. Yeah, that's a long line. I don't think I want to
What is
wait
that?
in that line. So luckily I have the CIG access pass. Come follow me. We get to skip the line. Just a little secret for me and my many thousands
my
of friends who are watching the stream. Come follow me
It would
this
be kind of
this
fun to
way.
be that cameraman. I would do the same thing. I would just
Right
point
this
at
way,
people's
right this
faces.
way.
I think they're
Man, all these people are very excited for merch, and as they should be, because we have some awesome merch here at CitizenCon 2954.
It's slated to start.
If you guys are
on
interested in
the
getting
30
some,
minute
you can
mark.
go onto robertspaceindustriescom
Wait, that's like right now.
/merch.
Yeah.
And that should probably take you there. If
Okay,
not,
good,
you'll find it on the
because,
Play
yes,
Store.
I
But we
think
have
Rest
some
of Kill's
awesome
gonna
merch.
be
Let's take a
a
look. At the
sleeper. I
top,
think it's
we
gonna
have
be
some
good.
brand new Pico the Penguin plushies. This Pico is Pico with an attitude. This is our Pico Black Ice plushie. This Pico has a new stepdad and feels a way about it. We are very
Dark
excited to bring Pico back. We have a brand new Star Citizen cap. We have some awesome, see if you can get those stickers on the other side. I don't know if you are able to get that. We also have a pin set on the far bit there.
I'm not a
We
merch
have a
guy.
brand new desk
just
mat,
don't
which looks
care.
awesome. Look at that desk mat.
I like getting little merch, like
Yeah.
keychains and stuff.
We also have some
Oh, that
awesome
desk pad.
That's
physical merch.
Yeah.
I like to have that.
See if I can squeeze past
just
in
make
here.
my own
stuff I
am
can use, 'cause,
absolutely
like, I would
going to
totally
ruin
put a-
these people's day. We have some exclusive shirts
I
for
want a
could do
attendees.
something.
I want a large Polaris for
I'm
display
just
with lights.
bulling a China shop. We have
I'm
some
gonna model it
cool
myself.
giveaway packs. Everyone is working really hard on making sure people have that. Could I get a Zeus bomber jacket? Could I get a? They got me another Zeus bomber jacket. Thank you so much. I have one on, but take a look at the Zeus
in
bomber
a-
jacket. So we have
about
the
a
interior
minute, it'll show
lining.
up.
It's this awesome like yellow orange, like sort of a quilted pattern. It looks and by the way feels awesome. Now these do run a little small, so make sure you're getting a size
the
up.
thing
Let's
behind it, yeah,
hold this
yeah.
up for the camera. Look at that. We also have Oh, that's gone forever. The cameraman just took that, and I will never get it back. We also have some cool details. We obviously have like this RSI.
Guys.
Hello there. We have some RSI like branding right here. We have some patches over here commemorating the Zeus Mark I. And we also have out of the wrapper a Pico the Penguin Black Ice Edition. This Pico has seen some things, but I can fix him. I swear I can fix him.
What you made
we also have a bunch of awesome stuff. We have this UEE flag. Let's make sure that we're holding that up properly.
Orange lights, though. Oh, or orange.
Look at that. We have a UE flag for you guys to celebrate your patriotism for a united empire of Earth. This thing is very long. It's kind of the Foundation Festival colors. I kind of like that it's, yeah, I'm going to steal that. That is mine, and you're not getting it back. What else we got? I know we have some more merch. Someone get me more merch.
Celebrate your patriotism.
Oh, here we go. Thank you.
UEE.
We have a new keychain. Ooh, this is really nice.
Man, look at that line.
We got keychain. We have a bunch of cool stuff. I am being told, however, that I think that's all the merch that we can show because we want you guys to be here at CitizenCon getting it. So I think that's just enough time we have here at CitizenCon. I'm going to throw it back over. We're going to continue the show. We'll see you guys back here later. Take care.
All right.
How's your leg, Jared? Not good.
Ice it.
They're saying ice it. I'm wearing jeans. It doesn't work through it. You know, people tried to get me to take my pants off backstage. And I'm like, no, I do it. How's the habit? It hurts. All right, guys. I think that's long enough of a break. Let's get back to some presentations. How about it?
Yes.
All right. We have the first of two amazing presentations. This next one, Dressed to Kill, is, well, what can I tell you? Who remembers CitizenCon 2016?
What?
Please welcome to the stage.
What?
Who is it?
Was 2016 Starclop? No. What was 2016? That was the Sandworm 2016.
It was. And this
We're not
is where
supposed to say his name on there right now. Show me his
friend
name.
From someone so past.
Dude, maybe your stealth armor keeps like the sandworm from killing you. And if you don't have like sand armor on, it'll find you and kill you.
Nick Beers!
That'd be cool. Kingship background. Kingship background.
Thank you. How's it going?
Hello.
Hello, hello. So my name is Nick Pierce, like Joe mentioned. It's my second CitizenCon, but it's my first time presenting, so I'm very excited to be here. And just on behalf of myself and the team, thank you so much for coming to this presentation. Thank you. With that said, I'm here to talk to you about an initiative that was first introduced right here at CitizenCon in 2019, and that's adding distinct purpose and specializations to armor and clothing in our game. So let's get started.
All right. Let's do it.
So, Star Citizen is a game about almost everything where you can do almost anything. With so many different options of gameplay, whether that be mining, piloting, FPS combat, or even a captain of industry. Unlike other traditional MMOs, we don't impose rules or classes onto the player.
Thank God.
In real life, people are not just one thing. I'm sure you can all relate. I've had many different jobs. I've not always been a game designer. In fact, it was only a week ago that I found out that Jared used to do tech support for prosthetic legs. It's true. You can ask him. That said, if you're like me, you like to excel at whatever you're doing. So that brings us on to the concept of specializations. This is about bringing more purpose, more considerations, and more decisions to armor and clothing you wear beyond just looking cool. So, what are they? Okay. Specializations are the focus of your current daily adventure. That could be a daring racing, a cargo hauler, or a first responder. Specializations are a series of attributes assigned to each piece of clothing and armor in the verse to allow you to make informed decisions on both how you want to look and how you want to perform. What are they not? Specializations are not assigned classes. There's no magic toggle where suddenly you're forced into a role like a cleric or a wizard or even a pizza delivery person. They also do not limit you. You can still do almost everything in any armor and clothing you want. You just won't do it as well as you could have if you had specialized.
Okay.
Why are these necessary?
Down for that.
Well, specializations enhance gameplay depth. They add a level of roleplay and immersion. Specializations can provide a sense of ownership of your playstyle. At its core, SC is driven by choice, with specializations offering a deeper layer of player options. And that's the option to excel, to fool around, to min-max, or give yourself a unique challenge. Specialization allows us as developers to make gameplay experiences that are deeper and more complex. So whether you're a salvager, a bounty hunter, or a medic, there will be specialized suits that will help outperform your peers. So at this point, you may be asking yourself, okay, well, how do I specialize? It starts by determining your playstyle. What do you want to do today? Are you going to be a trader, a smuggler, an assassin? Is there a void in your organization that needs filling? This is a decision you get to make and remake every single time you log in. Or, if you're like me, perhaps several times in a single play session. Once you know what you want to do, it's time to start hunting for the right gear. Specialized items are not intended to be found in any old store. You're going to have to do the legwork. You'll have to align with some of those guilds and factions that JJ and Benoit just talked about in the previous presentation. You'll have to explore the galaxy, find hidden stashes, and rare opportunities for better
Build your
gear.
rep before you can get the armor.
Specialized items
Buy
are
it on
meant
the
for those
pledge
who are willing
store.
to put in the work to exceed at your role. And once you've done all that, it's about selecting the right combination of armor and clothing. Yes, I said it. Mixing clothing and armor is built into the very fabric of this new system.
Great.
Can I get a hell yeah?
I'm getting it.
All right.
I'm going to clap for that.
All right.
Very good.
I know you guys wanted this for a long time, so yeah, great. And to tell you even more about this new system that we do called Starware, please welcome to the stage lead character technical artist Armando Lira.
No.
Thank you so much, Nick. Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be here presenting for the first time.
He looks just like my wife's uncle.
You say my wife.
How cool are specializations?
My wife's uncle.
We are sure you'll enjoy finding the best combinations for your playstyle. And for that, we had to create a system that gave you all the freedom that you deserve. It's something that I am sure you've all been waiting for so long. Starware. So if you're... Are you tired of choosing between clothing or armor?
Yep.
Yeah. So finally, you'll be able to mix and match. Starware is fashion that meets purpose.
Good.
As specializations provide you with a multitude of stats to combine, you'll also be able to choose the visual style that you want. But
he was out in the sun
beware.
when the pyro flare hit.
With added options, also comes the responsibility of choosing the right combination for the right situation. Let's look at some of the possibilities that Starware will be able to provide you.
Bag.
Whoa. All right. Pretty cool. Dude, yes. This is great.
Colors. Colors.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. That is a funky one.
Shoulders.
Uh-huh. Dude, look at that. That trench coat over it. That's so cool. Dude, this is going to add a lot.
What the heck is the bag for?
That was great.
As you all saw, the possibilities are huge. Like, have you ever wanted to put on a jacket on top of an undersuit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about an armor on top of a sleeveless shirt?
Or a backpack.
Even without no shirt at all. Like, backpacks on clothing?
Finally. Yes.
So Starware allows more customization than ever. But be careful, certain gameplay implications will still be true. You won't be able to go into the vacuum of space without a space-worthy undersuit and helmet. And in certain
planets, you'll need a breathable mask or helmet to survive. I hope you guys are excited about this as much as we are, and we've heard what you all want, and we're making a system to bring it all to you.
You know what the problem is?
Green.
Yep. Green.
But
Making
that is
green.
enough about Star Wars for now. Let's go back with Nick and learn more about how Star Wars specializations will improve your gameplay.
Well done, bro.
I made the sandworm.
All right. Thank you, Armando. Some nice dancing as well, by the way. So as you can see, the Star Wars system is about adding function to fashion. We are still Star Citizen, one of the best looking video games out there, but we're always going to make sure that you look your best, but now with added purpose. So to recap, we're going to go through adding intent and purpose to all our clothing and armor sets. As designers, we really want the visuals to match the stats that our great character art team have made.
That looks cool.
So for example, if a pair of pants look particularly armored, chances are they'll have modest damage mitigation to match. Many armors will be specialized for distinct use cases. Currently, we realize right now bigger is generally better when it comes to FPS armor, and we know that shouldn't always necessarily be the case.
That's the
There will be some armors
armor.
that won't have EVA thrusters built into the suit, so you lose EVA capability. Some armors won't even be space-worthy. Specializations means getting better at certain things at the cost of attributes and others. This is about compelling you, the player, to make tactical decisions for every
I
situation
hope they
you
don't
may
do
find yourself
too
in.
many things that you have to think about.
So now let's look at some practical use cases for the Star Wars system.
Give it to
Whilst
us
all
and
our
then pull
armors
it
are
back.
becoming specialized. Let's take a look at
I
a
agree
select
with that.
few, which I will add are some of
Put
my
it in
favorites.
and then figure out where
We are going to
have
assemble a
complaints.
team to tackle one of Star Citizen's most anticipated adversaries that you'll get to meet later on. Let's meet our first specialization.
Okay, what do we got?
Mining. Cargo.
Mining with guns? The leader. What?
It's the A-team.
All right. All right, so we have our leader. Let's get into it. So the player's choice of clothing will be crucial in a way it hasn't been before. With magnetic plates built into many clothing items, players can now holster both primary and secondary weapons.
Great.
However, in the near future, there will be locations in SC where armor and weapons are strictly prohibited. Clothing allows a player the opportunity to access these restricted areas without needing to change. And some clothing will even allow the player to conceal smaller weapons from security, should the need arise.
Cool.
Another new addition we're going to be introducing is flight penalties based on the mass and size of your armor and clothing.
Cool.
You'll still be able to fly in medium and heavy armor, but you're restricting the precision of your control. If you're enclosed like our leader is here, or a flight suit or light armor, you'll be able to fly unrestricted. Now, if we look at an overview, we've cherry-picked 6 generalized stats to give you like a high-level understanding of how various clothing and armors we specialized. This is by no means a comprehensive list of everything we have available to us. It's just a little, So here you can see the leader has low protection compared to a full suit of armor and no EVA capability for
They are
obvious
going
reasons.
all in on that sandwich.
But has great movement, low emissions, allowing them to blend into bustling cities and stations. The leader really excels at freedom of movement here. Let's meet
I don't understand this leader thing.
I think they're just...
Did they just call it something?
Yeah, they're just... It's not an actual class.
The driver. Okay. Pilot and driver.
What's the difference between the two?
I think they're the same.
Well, when you're on the ground...
So here we have our pilot. If you remember, back in 3.23, we introduced our first specialized helmet visor, the combat visor. This introduced the dynamic crosshair and all the magazine information on your HUD. This is our pilot visor, which allows the wearer to link with their ship and cast MFDs directly into their visor. This provides the pilot with all the essential data like ship health and shields, so no longer will the pilot need to break concentration during an intense situation to look down at their MFDs. Again, Like the leader in this situation, there'll be no penalties to flight. Plus, with added G-force resistance, the wearer will be able to get the most from out of their ship. Okay. So if we look at the pilot stats, they have fantastic mobility. Like I mentioned, great G-force resistance for when combat takes them to the limit of human endurance. And finally, this suit comes with the best EVA capability in its class for when remaining in your ship is no longer an option.
Okay. Cool.
Here's another variant in our flight suit class, the racing flight suit.
I
This is
love
what our
those
driver will
airbags
be
on his
wearing.
shoulders.
This suit, unlike the pilot flight suit, has features which are more streamlined, which allows it to have truly unmatched G-force resistance for the hardest corners on the most challenging of racetracks. It also offers great oxygen capacity and thermal protection for those planets with hostile environments. So as you can see, this flight suit excels at G-force resistance, but it loses its protection and has much weaker EVA capability. Let's meet our next team members.
All right, that was really cool.
Oh man. We have a stealth and then a heavy.
That's a tracker. That's the tank?
Yeah, I don't know the difference.
Yeah, what? These all look the same. Alright, that's fine.
Okay. Here's our tank, who is wearing our heavy combat armor. Combat armor is similar to what you're used to, only we're specializing it even more for combat. So what does this mean?
Looks like a sprinter.
We want our wearers of heavy combat armor to feel like walking tanks. The armor should provide fantastic coverage to limit any weak points they may have, and actually have a greater damage mitigation than what players are currently used to.
Like, look at the hands.
Due to its mass, the armor will also feature the strongest resistance to force reactions, so that's flinch, stagger, and knockdowns, which brings me on to a full suit feature. If the player is wearing a full set of heavy combat armor, they will not be able to be knocked down by small arms fire.
Okay.
Thank you. However, as you can see here, for all that protection, coverage, and stability, we have some major trade-offs. You're going to lose your mobility, stamina will run out much quicker, and your movement speed is severely reduced. The majority of combat armors will also lose built-in EVA thrusters, meaning you're going to have to add additional weight to be wearing an EVA pack.
Active scan is
Next
what's
up, we have our
freaking me
tracker
out.
in the heavy hunter armor. This is another suit in our heavy armor class. However, this one is aimed at less at pure combat and more about hunting its prey. This is all the armor for you bounty hunters out there. The heavy hunter armor has the most powerful active scan for hunting their targets. Its scanner outshines all others in locating infrared and electromagnetic emissions. Perfect for locating those
And you're the one.
targets
I guess
trying to
it's
lay
the
low,
heavy
whether that
hunter.
be human or creature alike.
Yeah, I guess.
Whilst
I'm
it's still
just trying
classed as heavy armor, it does mix things up, so it'll have slightly faster movement and mobility, but it loses the protection. You'll also be able to store more devices like deployables and throwables.
Yeah.
So as we compare the stats,
I think they're
whilst
showing
not
that
as
there's
tough as our combat
not
armor,
just heavy,
it does
medium,
gain
light,
increased
it's like
mobility,
this
and while its scanner is the
different
best of the
heavies.
best, the armor is also incredibly noisy and emits powerful emissions. So while you may find your target with these, there's a good chance that they'll know you're coming for them. Next up,
really
let's
good
look at our
active
last
scan.
additions to the team.
So active scan is how detectable you are.
I think that's how you can detect. Because if it's high on a tracker.
I like that. That was good.
All right.
I'm glad they're explaining all this, what their vision is.
So we have
anyway.
our sniper, who is wearing our light stealth armor. Here's another example of a full suit feature. If the wearer has all pieces equipped, so that's helmet, core, arms,
Screw
and legs,
active
due
scans.
to its mass and the suit's material, their missions will run
Active
so low
scan,
that
and then
they
there's
will be
probably,
undetectable on radar.
Initiated scans.
With it being light armor, it also has a great level of mobility and traversal speeds,
They all suck.
meaning should the wearer be spotted, they can quickly escape or reposition with ease. And remember, with it being light armor, no flight restrictions. So with the best stealth and fantastic speed, it's a must for any players looking to assassinate, infiltrate, or in this case, be a sniper. However, the protection provided is minimal. You don't want to be engaging in a full-on firefight in this suit. And just to reiterate, folks, as well, like great specialized armors like this one and all the ones that you've seen today, you're going to have to put the work in to have these at your disposal. And finally, surrounding our group, we have that one friend. We've all played MMOs, right? We all know that one friend.
Hey, it's the Aqua helmet.
That friend's me. No. They ignore all the rules and the strategy. They can only play for 30 minutes a week. They might prefer a bit of glint on their sniper scopes. Who knows? Well, here at
They might
CIG,
what on the
we also
sniper
support
scopes? What
that
do you say?
friend, so they're on the roster too. So, we have our group. What do you guys think? We have fun? All right. All right.
Yeah, he's missing.
So let's see what they face ahead and if they're up for the challenge. And to talk to you about that challenge, please
gonna hold
welcome
my
to the stage
teeth
Senior System Designer
on
Zach
the active
Priest.
scanning,
You've been great.
but-
Thank you.
I really hate it right now. Any kind of scanning from a person should like not be possible.
Luckily, this thing's only got 2 buttons. So,
why not?
Maybe a device or a ship or something.
Hello, I'm Zach Priest. I do a variety of things at CIG, but thank you, the people at the front. I do a variety of things at I do a variety of things at CIG, but I'm mostly a designer who works with AI and guns. So most of you will be wondering, what could the next part of the presentation be about? Well, let's get stuck in. Star Citizen, at its heart, is about community. From our relationship with players to the big dynamic events that citizens work together to complete. We love group content and missions that allow players to work together to achieve a goal. But for our group specifically, you do have to wonder, well, now our crew is assembled, and in a universe as big as Star Citizen, who knows what trouble they could run into. So let's find out what they're going to face. Now, they're heading to the planet Monarchs, which is in the Pyro system. So without further ado, let's find out what they're up to.
And why do you need this leader guy?
I think they're just like simulating a team, and there's a leader, and he's directing the team, but he's not going into the fray, per se.
See that?
What, is this a sandworm? This is a sandworm! He's kicking up the sandworm. It's a sandworm!
It's a video. 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 Ew.
That worm.
Okay, actual gameplay. Stationary worm.
It's like a raid boss.
Through a rock. Here's the problem. Not a problem. No one's gonna be flying at it. They're gonna hover it. They're not gonna fly into it like that.
See, here's where Valkyrie actually makes sense.
Oh, goodbye.
Spit rocks.
Why are we driving? Oh, look, there's something to collect on it.
They have like stuff on it.
It's like little gross.
Beacons. looks like it has little trackers on it.
That friend is in the back. Why would you get close though? That's what See, like that, not happening. There you go. That's more realistic, that Hornet.
Throw a bomb in the mouth. This has gone on for a long time.
I know, I'm like, what are we doing, guys?
The sandworm predictions were right.
Yeah. This is very dramatic music for something that seems very pointless.
They did it.
Hey, they killed it. That strafing around, dude, he hit the ground. No, he hit the ground.
Nice cow.
Oh, wow, it really coiled up. Looks like a giant turd. You can mine it. For an egg. Alright. Oh, of course we use a tractor beam to get it off.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yes.
That's like a real... That was a real like thing to do. That was good.
And it looks like it would require many people.
That was cathartic. Absolute cinema as far as I'm concerned. The teams at CIG have worked so incredibly hard to get to the point where what we just showed you was no tricks, no hacks, just gameplay of the Valakar. I love you too, Bronson.
It's in Pyro.
I want to give a huge thank you to all the people who put in a lot of work to get to the point where what we just showed you is gameplay. As you can imagine, all of that is work in progress.
Okay, you use ground vehicles to bait it.
We didn't want to hold it off. We just wanted to give you an honest view of
That's
where we
why.
are. That was from a build last week, so...
Oh yeah, it's going to be 2 days base.
With that said, monster hunting is coming to Star Citizen. And the best part, we're starting off this epic series of fights with the infamous Valakar.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to be right when Pyro releases, but it's at least in the system.
Yeah.
This absolute monster of a creature is 300 meters long and sees your light fighters just as puny little ants.
So it's the
You're going to need to
third the
assemble
size
your
of a Bengal.
quickest and most nimble pilots to dodge the Valakar's ranged attacks, as well as your fastest drivers to
Well,
bait
but you
out
don't
the
see that
Valakar
whole
from the
thing.
surface, as it's the only way to bring this mighty creature out of the ground is by disturbing the surface with a ground vehicle. But how does the Valakar stack up to our crew? Well, unfortunately, the Valakar stats don't really fit on the screen due to being so powerful. But for some context, it's around 150 times harder to kill than an Aegis Avenger Titan. But to be fair, it's most likely to kill you. So how does it do that? Well, the deadly Valakar has a variety of ways of killing possible threats. So for a high-level overview of the fight, it regurgitates rock-hard sand that has been compressed inside the Valakar and uses it as a projectile to target foes. But if something's a bit too close for comfort in the sky, it uses its ginormous body to swipe ships out the way. Anything on the ground that it sees as a threat will have to contend with its bite or its deadly slam. So, little bit fun bit of information. As the Valakar becomes more injured, it will retreat back into the planet's surface.
I can hear it on your
and
stream.
you need to make sure that your ground vehicles stay alive or have backups to bait out the creature again, as well as keeping it interested. So, the big question, in a game like ours, how are we going to communicate the health of this creature? Well, things being physicalized is at the heart of Star Citizen. And we know how much of a large fight the Apex Valakar is, and we need to communicate that in a diegetic way. So you'll see here the Valakar's health from 100% to 1%. You'll see its skin getting more battered and bruised as the fight progresses, to give you an idea of where you are and how close you are.
I'm going to see that.
So the nice thing about this, it communicates the Valakar's health without needing any UI or health bars and just purely keeps you immersed in the experience.
Happy about that, though.
So, number one question, why do you want to kill the Valakar? Well, because it's fun, but I know you sweaty gamers, so it's got loot, also known as harvestables. The Valakar has two very valuable harvestables.
Crafting equipment.
Are its pearls. You'll need to mine growths on a variety of locations of Valakar to reveal these pearls. And once you've destroyed the growth skin, you'll see disgusting squidgy innards. But next is its big apex teeth. These are within its mouth, and you'll need a very strong tractor beam to be able to yank these things out. And these harvestables will not all come out at the same quality. So you'll be able to learn more about that and how harvestables are going to be used tomorrow in crafting your home.
Okay.
So a fun thing here is you'll see the character is standing within the Valakar's mouth as well. So when it dies, it keeps its collision, meaning that you can climb on it, land ships on it, and it's essentially your playground. But this really shows how big it is. But
can you go into it? Does it make a cave?
Wow, fun bit of information. When we first made the collision for this model, StarEngine actually gave us an error saying, like, no living thing needs to be this big. You've accidentally added an extra 0 onto the size. But to give you an idea of the sheer ridiculous scale of this monster, you'll see here an Idris. Anyone who's done Xenothreat knows how big the Idris is. You feel like an ant when you're in the Idris, and this makes the Idris look small. There's also an Aegis Avenger Titan here as well, but if you look even closer,
you should get an acid suit and crawl into it.
Spot it?
Explore inside of it.
There it is. So well done to anyone who spotted it. So it's big. So for some fun numbers, it's 250 Copians long, 47 Aegis Avenger Titans long, and for our American friends, that's about 3.5 football fields. But lucky for our Copian friends, Valakar actually comes in different sizes. So you'll be familiar with the variants we've done before with our quasi-grazers and our Copians.
Yeah, they have some of
they're
those
in different biomes and they have different aesthetics. But moving on, we want to also introduce different creature sizes. So
Valakar.
These sizes will have unique behaviors, animation, audio, and harvestables associated to each size. So for our first size, we have the juvenile. These juveniles will respond to stimulus, such as noisy footsteps and loud mining beams. This will cause them to burst out the ground and attack anyone who's disturbing them. And you'll find these in caves near valuable harvestables and minerals. So for our next size, adults.
Awesome.
The adult Valakars know not to pick fights and tend to remain to themselves. However, if you exterminate too many juvenile Valakars, this will cause adults to show up, which are 3 times larger and a lot more angry. Creature sizes are great because they allow us to create varied experiences as well as show you how creatures grow and evolve in the environments they live in and grow up in.
That's very good.
Beyond that, we have our Apex, which has the most valuable harvestables and the most deadly attacks. It's also the biggest living thing in the verse so far. So, in summary, monster hunting is coming. This is the first in a large series of Apex creatures that you need to gather your crew together to take down this mighty beast. You need a diverse lineup of ships, ground vehicles, loadouts, and skill sets to take out the Apex Valakar.
I think the problem is...
Everyone at CIG is incredibly excited to get the Valakar into your hands, and we hope it shows that we're not only doubling down on creatures, we're also committed to bringing you gameplay experiences that only a game of our scale can provide.
We just need
that's all for the Valakar, for this Valakar.
To not allow hovering turrets and that's what we need.
The Valakar is very exciting, but I also want to share with you the bigger picture for creatures. So let's start with some Valakar variants. Variants so far have typically just had alterations to their loot and appearance. However, we want to go further with what variants can be. For example, what if the Valakar evolved and grew in a swamp environment instead of a desert planet?
Art.
Or if the Valakar never made it to the surface and only lived in drowned caves? These are the kind of questions that make sci-fi one of the best mediums. And I can hear the questions already. What does an adult cave Valakar look like? What does an apex quasi-grazer look like? Well,
I bet you these
it's these questions that get everyone excited that works on creatures to give you a glimpse into the big picture. All of these variances and differences and new creatures make up what we call our fauna matrix. The fauna matrix is basically our creature encyclopedia. So these concepts should show you that we want to get more weird and wonderful with our creatures. We've started off with more traditional animal references like dogs and birds and cows. But now we're in a position to create the things that we love about sci-fi, which is the weird and the unknown. So looking at where we're going, all of our creatures have been defined for the road to 1.0. We've ensured we've got a rich, diverse, distinct roster of creatures to make each of our planets feel special. As well, as considering the unique elements of various planets, ensuring that they're populated with appropriate
So you're gonna
creatures.
fight a Sarlacc,
We've been designing creatures in mind so that planets' ecosystems influence their behaviors, designs, aesthetics, and harvestables. With that being said, I would like to give you a sneak peek at our fauna matrix. That's all from me. I'm very happy to bring the Valakar to all of our backers. It's really like nothing else you've played before. I'll leave you with this last video.
F-16.
Enjoy the rest of CitizenCon, everybody.
So here's my issue. The flight model will make that fight very boring.
Space cow. Worm. Oh, it's gonna zoom out.
Oh my. What is that?
The flying things they had in at one point, like years ago in a demo.
Some of them look like Pokemon.
There's the crab.
Oh wow, what?
Redeemer.
We have some amazing creatures, but we also have some even more amazing ships. Let's give it up really quick again for that Dress to Kill panel. That was amazing. Everyone there did an awesome job. Now we are back here at Polaris Workshop. We got cut off for time earlier, so I want to give these guys their due.
Give me your,
As you can see, they are makers
what
of
are you
awesome
thinking?
Star Citizen miniatures. I mean, just look at the Retaliator, look at the Razor, look at all the Hornets. We have some awesome miniatures here, hand-painted, hand-created by these guys. These are works of art, and if you guys haven't come over to the Polaris Workshop booth yet, if you're at CitizenCon,
well, at least increase
check
stats
them
to
out.
something.
And I'm here with the people behind Polaris Workshop. Let's ask them a couple questions. How's it going, guys? How's your CitizenCon so far? Good?
A reputation wall.
Amazing, awesome. So my first question is, how long have you been making models? How long have you been making miniatures?
Build my reputation. I'm able to purchase, or maybe even just get blueprints from this guild that allows me to have an even larger edge and unlocking more diverse gameplay within that category.
So 3 years ago, you started making models, and were you always making Star Citizen
that's
models?
That's going to be good, and
if
hopefully
not,
we can
what made
sell
you want
those
to make
things, like
Star
farm
Citizen
them out and
models
sell them
first?
to people who aren't going down the same road that we are.
I'm hoping.
Desde el principio, empezar en modelaje 3D por las naves de Star Citizen.
Starting in this hobby,
so
because Star
I guess I'm thinking in my WoW brain where, like, when you have reputation with the faction, you can just like consistently
do not let Ben Curtis or John Crew hear you say that. They will never get over their egos. Now, these guys are so great, but how long do they take to make? I mean, how long does it take to sell them wherever? Yeah, just these works of art that I'm looking at. How long is that process?
Cómo es el proceso y cuánto te lleva.
But if you have to craft
primero es
it,
el modelaje 3D
like you said, if you get
de las naves, después se imprimen, después se pintan y depende de la nave. Esta, por ejemplo, alrededor de 2 semanas o 3.
And you should be able to buy a specific component, so that way you have to keep reputation with them to keep making them.
After put
So
on
if
the
you just
print,
grind one,
assemble,
get the
and then
blueprint,
working on the paint.
and then
depend on the paint that is using, is taking more or less. But for example, this one here
is your
this redeemer is taking around 2 weeks.
But you'll need to purchase an expensive component.
Sorry, I moved the mic away. That is 2 weeks from concepting to creating that fully painted.
Blueprint, or maybe I guess it could
fully
just be a
painted.
component.
Is 2 weeks. That's a lot quicker than I would have expected.
That
That's
is
still
also
just
kind of
time.
how WoW does it. Is you,
But that's
you get your tailoring
that's honestly
up
amazing
all the way,
that
and
it
then
only took 2
you
weeks.
can find blueprints.
Finally, my last little question for you guys.
From the trainers
Obviously, I do minis, I do D&D stuff, but nothing to this scale. What is your advice for people who are just looking to get into hobbies like this? What would some good advice for people who are just starting out?
Let's say you find blueprints
para alguien que se quiere iniciar en la impresión de modelos 3D.
You're looting
actualmente las impresoras 3D son mucho más baratas que lo que eran antaño. Entonces, yo creo que simplemente comprarse una impresora y buscar modelos para poder imprimir y equivocarte, volverte a equivocar y volverte a equivocar hasta que te salga bien.
Yeah, as I say that now is more easy than before because the price of the printers go down a lot. Then after that, just start to unload models. I start to printing and get mistake. Broken models, get mistake, broken models, and now you will learning process till you start to be able to make nice pieces like that one.
So try again, and eventually you too will be able to make models just as good as Polakis Workshop. Thank you guys so much. It was awesome to have you guys here. I'm going to cut it over to my good friend Sam, who was at the Xi'an Workshop. Let's get a little out of this world and see what she has right here. Sam, over to you.
Hi again, everyone. I'm over here at the Xi'an booth, and I'm going to introduce you to a very famous guy in the Star Citizen scene. Been around for a while. Would you mind introducing yourself and a little bit of your background with the game?
Okay. Shaiswan is an Chris the Hero Noah. This was Xi'an for, hi, I'm Chris Hero. And in my booth, I translate the names of the attendees into Xi'an, and write it with a calligraphy brush on a special calligraphy paper, and for everybody free to collect, free of charge.
Well, that's amazing. I can see that as the day has gone up, you've kind of done a few more different kind of calligraphy on the wall, and I can't wait to see this kind of grow as the convention goes. So how would you say that a beginner could kind of get started with learning an alien language?
I think the easiest way to learn Xi'an is as a primer to watch the videos Britton Watkins made. These are available on the Star Citizen or Star Citizen YouTube channel, and then after this we have our Xi'an Linguistic Institute. You can learn the language. We have experts even for Banu and other languages, and you can find everything you need, every tools and learning materials we created. Yeah, so this is the way to go.
Amazing. So, yeah, you mentioned that you've got a few folks kind of coming to your booth. You're doing a little calligraphy for them. Are you just mostly doing people's names? What kinds of things are you doing with your calligraphy?
Yeah, just the people's names. Sometimes, mostly phonetic translations. So because the alphabets doesn't match, there's no F in Xi'an, for example. They do have a little bit translations, but yeah, it's very interesting, and I think it's a very cool service for the community for me.
Absolutely. Well, it's an absolute honor to have you here yet again at CitizenCon, and I hope we'll catch you at more CitizenCons going forward. I'll pass you back over to Dan, who is going to go check out one of our other community booths. Dan?
Thank you so much, Sam. Now, guys, it's been a long week. I think most of us here could use a drink, and no one does drinks better than Bar Citizen International. Now, you guys have been killing it this week. I don't know if you guys have been here in Manchester this whole week. There's been a Bar Citizen every single night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You guys went all out. You had an entire city block
I've got family in town, so I'm going to have
Wakefield
to
Street.
get off now.
I was
I'm
there.
actually really
It was
glad that this
massive.
was at like 3 a.m.
How many people were there again?
Time it was.
We had about 2,600 people, which is 4 times larger than what we had in LA last year. So it's big.
But I'm going to have to
for those who didn't hear,
jump
2,600
out of here.
people, 4 times larger than the Bar Citizen they had in LA last year, which I was at that as well, was massive. So you guys have been killing
maybe I'll
it
be back
with
for the
Bar
next
Citizen
panel, we'll
International.
see.
But what are bar citizens. For people who maybe don't know, what is a bar citizen?
I'll try if I can,
it's
but I got a lot to do here.
Really, any event you
anyway,
want to go
thanks
to,
for hanging out, you guys.
Base, thanks
for coming by.
If you got 3 or 4 people with pizza
Taser,
and you're just talking about the game, that is a bar citizen.
It's fun watching this stuff.
Because of all the great things that are coming out in the game coming up, we get to see, we assume that these are going to grow and they're going to become massive. So Bar Citizen International was put together to help coordinators, either veteran, need assistance, or brand new people. And it's been great because the number of people that are here that are like, I want to run one of these. Well, we've got you.
The next panel is Beyond
Fantastic.
Pyro. So
I know you guys have,
we all know it's going to be
events. Obviously, people can maybe go rogue and do their own.
This
but how many
thing
registered
is probably
bar citizen events have you guys had
there might be Mark Hamill, there might be Henry Cavill.
Yeah, so we have about 600 events that have established over the last 10 years. So you can see about 60 of these, and then you guys go through with your Bar Citizen World Tour. But you're right, there are many of these that just happen naturally. And so it's really great to see everyone so excited about this. And for those citizens that are here, they're like, all right, you're saying this, I'd really like to go. Well, we built some stuff. I mean, obviously, we built a bar for you. But for any of these citizens here, you can quickly just join these Discords and find all those great experiences that we had last night. You can find it locally. So we're really excited to see how this grows, and we can't wait to do this again.
Well, we are always excited to be at Bar Citizen. If you guys haven't been to one yet, they are fantastic. And yeah, I guess last question.